I've
been
been
so
ready
quiet.
almost the entire time. Are we
Yeah,
going to-
probably in about 2 minutes we'll go live, okay?
From Universal Studios Hollywood.
Been
Subtle.
fucking podcast.
Jesus.
Coming at you hot, live,
don't
and
know.
goddamn
I don't know.
direct.
This is the bar has been set way
Wow.
too high.
We're keeping it intense.
We're keeping it at 11.
Say, oh, you
Mikey.
think you about that? You think it's a game?
You think podcasting is a game?
Mikey's clearly been snorting sugar. Wow.
Wait a minute.
I told you. Who you been talking
Just,
to?
just setting it up on your record deck, and just like as it goes round.
That's the only way to listen to Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. What's up, everybody? I'm Mikey Famine,
Wait a sec.
joined by Wayne and Brenna. Shartan's probably driving something.
No, he's asleep. Actually, I checked in on him earlier.
You did.
Mhm.
What's he doing sleeping?
There.
He's been driving his truck through the North Wall.
Well,
That's what dragons are for. See,
you
this
see?
is the problem.
This is, but when we say it, it's wrong.
Yeah.
And racist.
Yeah. Oh, why you keep calling me a wildling? Well, motherfucker, you live north of the wall. What the fuck? That's what y'all is called. Like, why you mad at me? I didn't come up with it.
It's winter for 7 years.
You'll have to toss me. Don't tell the elf.
Don't. What you mad at me for? You the one. You know where you from. Don't make me say it. So, how was everybody's week? Anything new and exciting to report? I see Wayne is in the middle of an EDM festival.
Yeah.
Meant for people out in the woods.
Wait. No, we were just talking. Wade actually picked out wax melts for his house.
Because I'm that rock and roll.
Like, this is exciting. He's only been talking about it for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
He finally picked them out.
I finally decided.
He made them.
I don't know if the world is ready for this information. Can you tell us which scent won the final round of eliminations?
Well, to be fair, Mikey, what I've done is I've gone for a combination. I've gone for the autumn scents for later in the year, but I've also got the summer scents. You know, your fresh linens, your strawberries, your lemon and limes for the summer months. But in the winter months, I've gone for your pumpkin, your spiced apple and cinnamons, and yeah.
That's the place, right?
But yeah, I'm just stocking up because like at the end of the day, I just love my house smelling nice. I've got candles everywhere. I don't give a fuck. Like it may not be considered macho or whatever. Couldn't give a fuck. My house smells nice. Yours don't, scumbag.
Well, I mean,
Not you, Mikey. That was not me. Like,
I
just
mean,
generally.
my house smells like my house should smell.
Baby
Terrible.
sick.
Terrible.
Oh.
There's just the animals are always coated in shit. The baby's always coated in shit. I'm always coated in shit. And then Kristen's just running around spraying cleaner into the air.
It's just to mask it.
She's got the pressure washer inside the house just spraying like a firefighter.
Mikey, can you just pan to outside your house where you can see the Febreze truck outside?
Nah, there's no need for that. They're not on contract. I asked them to sign, but they wouldn't do it. So no, they don't get any plugs. No.
There you go.
Okay.
They get nothing. You get nothing, Mr. Febreze. Good day, sir.
Sorry. Generic fabric refresher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never liked
There
the
you go.
smell of that stuff.
Mm,
Just cologne. Like, whatever you're trying to hide, cologne smells better than Febreze on clothes. Because it's always like the underlying stank of whatever it was is still there. And then I just smell the Febreze on top. Just put cologne on it. That way I can't smell what the original is.
or this is novel. Wash your shit.
Febreze, I thought was for like when you're out and about and you just need a like, you know what I mean? If you're like Febreze in your clothes at home, you're a monster. You know what I mean? That's the breaking case of emergency. Like I can't get back home.
Yeah,
And this
it's
is
like
to
that.
freshen up my shit. Like you keep it in like your like if you have an office at work or something like that, you would keep it there and like hit up your jacket or something if you went out to lunch with a client with smoky, at a smoky restaurant. Like
Oh,
it's for
no, dude.
removing smoky smells and doing that kind of stuff when you're briefly there. Who's just living in Febreze land where they're just like, oh, better buy some more
Dude.
Febreze? Like, what are you doing?
I'm telling you now, because of the nature of my job, I'll go from house to house. I always keep a bottle of aftershave in my van because I'll go to some houses and you walk into their house and it's like a cling film of stink. So you walk in there and it's just like, it's
and you can just
Some of them,
taste
mate,
it.
yeah. And then you get back in your van and you sit down and you're like, I can't go to the next house. They're going to think that's me. So into the into the door card, get your thing out and just spritz yourself.
Hey, I just noticed that you reached for the driver's door, but you used your right hand. Are you confused, sir? The driver's door should be on your left-hand side.
Right, so here is my driver's
No.
door card.
I don't know if
Here is my gear
maybe the
stick. Here's my
cam,
gear
Mikey,
stick.
maybe the
Mikey,
camera
Mikey,
is flipped.
Mikey, the camera's flipped.
Okay. Yeah,
It's like the difference between your front camera, right? Your front-facing
Right.
camera and your selfie camera, right? Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
It-
don't
It just
don't overthink about it.
It just from my point of view, it looked like he almost was going to use the incorrect hand when he drives on the incorrect side of the road.
That's what is he doing? Like
Using my left hand to change gear.
that's not where it is. Sorry, it's
I don't
this
know.
hand.
Like I'm
so-
not kidding. I don't know if that's something that I could ever overlap the skill sets. I don't know if I can't shift with my left hand. I don't have the dexterity for it.
Excuse me, but you can play the fretboard with your left hand.
That is nowhere near.
It's
Do you want me to
comparable.
change?
It's comparable.
Do you want me to change gears like this? Just use my the strength of my tendons of my fingers. No one. How strong are you, Wayne? You can shift gears like this? Just use my guitar muscles to change
Speaking
gears.
of shifting gears,
Go ahead, shift it then. Shifty little thing, you.
we're shifting into the next month. And Mikey, do you know what we celebrate in June?
Say, oh, you think you about that? You think it's a game?
I couldn't think of any Juneteenth jokes, but I was like, oh, I wish you would have
Well,
told me. I would
first
have pulled
off,
up a
Father's
thing.
Day is in June. For my daddies out
Oh,
there.
holy shit! Yeah,
It's
I'll
the
take
daddies
I'll
out
take
there.
cash. That's what happens on these occasions, right?
Mhm.
Someone
No,
bring
you-
me a large
get
goat
a-
to be sacrificed in my honor.
You get a paper tie and a paper donut.
Paper.
Yeah.
In this economy, I'll take it.
Paper.
If my girls don't turn up with a Maserati, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, she could take. I mean, the Mini needs a tune, so if she wants to
There you
take that to the shop. That's probably be a couple grand.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, hey, Cortez is in the chat. Tez, you got some people who can tune my Mini? Let me know.
Ooh.
Oh,
He's
man.
got
Putting
some
on the
boys.
spot.
He's got some boys.
Ooh. He
Look at
knows
Mikey,
somebody.
Mikey's flexing. Mikey's flexing. Hey, Tez.
He knows a
right.
guy who knows a guy.
Tez races cars.
I've seen his little car. Bless him. It's like Hot Wheels.
All right,
Oh
all
my
right.
God.
Says-
Oh,
Shots
Just-
fired.
just right there. Why don't we have a hole digging?
What's
Sam.
the name of the ship from Red Dwarf? Red Dwarf, right?
Yeah, Red Wolf. This is the whole. It's called Red Wolf.
That's kind of what your van looks like, right? But not red.
No.
A big ass doghouse triangle looking box, motherfucker. That's yours, right?
I would show you a picture, but I'll be doxing the crap out of myself.
Yeah, probably a bad idea.
Looks like I win this round.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
him.
Me and Starbug are off. Wow.
But speaking of people buggering off, Target can bugger off as far as I'm
Yeah.
It
concerned.
says it's going to remove some items from its Pride Month collections after an uproar from some customers and
Shout out WGN in Chicago, Channel 9.
even threats.
The retailer says it's reviewing LGBTQ themed merchandise. Some of the more controversial items are being pulled. Target won't comment on exactly what items have been removed, though. Some of the most controversial were women's swimsuits for transgender people who have not had gender reassignment surgery. That's
The
according to
most
the AP.
controversial
In some
are
southern states.
women's? Wait a second. Not the giant rainbows on like the rainbow.
Wait a minute.
The striped rainbow outfits for men? No. It's for transgender women. I'm trying to figure out there's some sort of connection between all these things that have been happening, and I can't figure out what.
In some southern states,
figure out
Target
what.
has moved pride displays to
Curiouser
the
and
back of the
curiouser.
stores. LGBTQ groups are now blasting Target for the moves.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. All I can say, well, I gotta do a couple of things. First of all, this dog will not shut the hell up, so I have to take care of him. So I will leave you.
Whoa.
Please,
Careful.
please.
He's gonna go up. He's gonna go
Save the
upstate.
dog.
He's gonna go upstate to go chase rabbits. To a
Not
farm
farm.
upstate. Yeah.
The
Just
farm.
look at the pretty ducks.
Jesus.
Oh, that's so wrong.
But I'll say this. I heard about this before I heard about it from the news source because the right-wing crazies on TikTok are eating this shit up.
Oh yeah.
This is like they won. They are, ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Like
Yeah.
they are all celebrating this.
Like
Celebrating.
There's a cure for gayness, right?
Ladies and
they
gentlemen, we got them.
We got him.
Right, let me shut this dog up. Come here. Come here, Poochie.
Oh wow. Mikey's
poor
just
Zero.
Mikey's just turned into Scorpion.
So yeah, this like they've never done this before. Like I've seen Pride stuff in Target for years, and nobody had a problem with it because it was rainbows and love.
Yeah.
But now because everything remotely like even colorful is deemed as gay. Gay bad.
There was a bit of during the pandemic there was a bit of a crossover over here because the rainbow was also adopted by the NHS. So you've got people that are complaining about LGBTQ stuff and the rainbow going rubbish, but then also in the same breath putting rainbows up to support the NHS.
Right.
It's like, well, which is it? They're kind of both inclusive, but you don't like this one because it goes against your moral standards, but this one because you've been conditioned to believe that the NHS are great by the media at the minute.
Right.
And then in the next breath, when the doctors want to go on strike, grr, doctors, grr, nurses.
Right.
It's basically we've got a bunch of weather vanes when it comes to the public consciousness. Now, whether the media are telling us to go left or go right, we've got too many people that have got too many opinions but not enough facts. All they're doing is just regurgitating the opinions that they've been spoon-fed.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that in like just how quickly and dramatically the shift changes because the media tells people what to do. And if you dare say to someone, you're only doing this because the media are telling you, no, I've got my own mind. I've got my own. How dare you?
Yeah.
All right, mate.
I don't need to be told what to think, and yet there's nothing like there's nothing behind what they're saying, such as like the groomer thing for transgender, for drag queens, for gay. It's like the grooming. Okay, how are they grooming?
Brenna, this is something that's been. I've said to you before, every single year, and it's tradition in Britain. Pantomime. A pantomime dame is
Am I too late for the pantomime reference?
No, you just in time, actually.
Okay. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that has been in place for decades. Mm-hmm. But because it's now de rigueur, we're going to say we're going to be these people are grooming our kids. But for decades, it's been fine. But as soon as right-wing media say it's not right, it's just disgusting.
And now we're seeing all these investigations into specifically Catholic churches, Mormon churches that actually are grooming children.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shh. No.
Do we? Yeah. There's actual evidence of children being harmed by adults. But it's not the drag queens. Like, Mikey, around TikTok and Instagram, there's these like, there's this question, like, if you let your child alone in a room full of Catholic priests or a room full of drag queens, you would choose the drag queens every time.
100%.
There is evidence of abuses of children, and yet in certain areas. But then when it comes to drag queens, and when it comes to transgender, especially youth, it's not. There's no grooming. There is more grooming in religious sects than there are in performance art.
Mm-hmm.
There's evidence. So I think this whole idea of grooming and using a symbol of like joy, right? Rainbows and flowers and glitter. It's supposed to bring.
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, I would like to know what are these people so scared of? And when I say these people, I mean conservatives that are so anti like drag queens, anti sex education.
You're talking about the super straight crew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is it they're so scared of? What
themselves? They're scared of themselves.
They thought that guy was kind of hot, but not in a whatever.
They really are. They're scared of their own, like they're as we have said, they're projecting all these problems, right? It's not like it's the gays are the problem, not that they are in the closet and they don't know how to understand that. It's that they're living their life the way that they want to, and I won't allow it because I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can't. You're not supposed to be doing that. We aren't supposed to be doing that. Both of us can't do that.
Yeah.
That drag queen looks really pretty, and my willy's starting to tingle. Stop it! Get away from them.
That was weird. That was weird. That was awkward. Gross, Wayne.
Yeah, I thought that was a girl. No, it's just a guy dressed up.
Shame.
Performing as a woman, which, by the way,
bit of class.
Men have been performing as women for centuries.
No.
It's nothing new. It's actually like it's a important part of what performance, vaudeville, very popular in vaudeville.
There's no business
theater,
like show business.
I don't know.
There's movies about people in drag that are very popular. You had Patrick Swayze in a wig and a dress in one of the greatest drag movies ever. Patrick Swayze, manly Wesley Snipes, like in dresses, and it was like.
Well, even Chris Rock in Fifth Element.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker. My
Lord
apologies.
have mercy. We don't all look alike, Wayne.
Chris Rock, is
wow. I'm over here Will Smith in it.
that you? Oh.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm going to.
Jesus. Jesus.
That's still on my soundboard for my stream, and I'll never take it off because I don't care what anybody says. I would have slapped shit out of him too. Y'all not finna roast me on TV. Y'all
just
not
to
finna
go off
roast
on a
my family on
tangent.
TV. I'm slapping.
Just to go off on a tangent. Have you seen the Chris Rock special after that?
I fell asleep.
Oh, it's just it's
Yeah, you kind of think you're an old man though, Wayne.
I am an old man.
We just
Wayne.
talked about wax melt scents.
Wayne, you're like
Of course he's old.
Wayne, you're like you're all of like 4 weeks older than me and Brenna. Like we're all the same age. You know?
I'm vintage.
Brenna, that stand up, it was so weird. It was the most old man yelling at cloud shit I've ever seen in my life. And here comes Wayne talking about, that was a good stand up. No, the fuck it was not. That shit was so. And what are they gonna do about the like button? Like, shut the fuck up, Chris Rock. What the? Like, what is this? This is not comedy. And, like, I fell asleep to his boring fucking boomer talk. His boomer speak put me right to bed, and I missed all the shit about Will Smith. I have to go back, but talking about he ain't controlling his wife, and his wife is doing this and what? Yeah, he still slapped you though. So what's up? At the end of the day, who smacked who? All right, then what you talking about? And nothing. You could make all the jokes you want to still slap that ass. Speaking of what you were just saying there, Brenna, I knew I was forgetting something.
Yeah, this is a big story, eh?
Segue.
Yeah. Stop saying the word the word segue is banned from the air. You can't say the word. You ruin all my segues. Damn it, now I'm doing it.
There you go.
We need a beat button now.
Listen to you, hypocrite.
Beat button.
I'm Idris Elba. I goes where I goes.
So the report on Catholic clergy child abuse in Illinois for 2023, it is 696 pages.
Wow. Where should we start?
I will
Just start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start.
Genesis.
And paste. There you go.
The Lord said, let there be light.
And I will put it into the show notes for the show and all that stuff. I'll let you guys read it at your leisure because it's all over Illinois, all the counties, big cities, small cities, all that stuff. But we got to worry about Target, and we got to worry about what's it called? Bud
we got to
Light.
worry about a boy in a dress.
We got to worry about Bud Light. You know,
yeah, Bud Light.
They're literally and so when I go on my atheist rants and I'm like, why the fuck are these motherfuckers not getting taxed for when all you're doing what it appears to me, all you're doing is harboring predators.
Well, we get them sponsored by Chevy, by the way.
Thanks, Wayne. I wasn't like, right in the middle of a very poignant thing about something very serious, but yeah, Chevy joke. Here we go. Here's Wayne's clip.
Oh,
fucker.
I hope they do. Hey, do you guys support the satanic pride propaganda?
Yeah, both.
You support it?
Satan and pride.
You support Satan?
Mm-hmm.
What's God gonna think of that?
I don't believe in God.
Wow. So you
Did
think
you need help with something?
you support the propaganda that's targeting the kids?
Legend.
There's nothing targeting kids.
It's all over kids' TV shows. It's all over. They're targeting the kids.
Kids can choose to wear whatever they want.
Do you support the sexualization of kids through pride propaganda by corporate?
Is there something that we can help you with?
I'm just asking people questions. What about you, sir? Do you support
I'm not
this?
answering any questions, but if you're here to cause any disturbance in the store,
I'm just asking questions. Do you work for the Target?
Disrupting.
Do you work for
Yes,
Target?
I do actually.
Where's your name tag?
I am the undercover loss prevention.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm just asking questions. So do you support the satanic propaganda?
I'm not
like
answering your questions. What you need to do is you either need to leave the store.
God will judge you guys.
Okay.
I mean, I can't if I don't believe in it.
Yeah, thanks.
And also, is that our shirt?
Yeah, it is.
Are you going to purchase that shirt?
Hey, ma'am, do you support this?
What did I just say?
You support pride
Please
propaganda?
stop.
Whoa,
Dude,
I'm
I
buying
need you-
this.
I need you to.
Whoa, let
you just
go,
said you're
man.
not buying it.
I'm gonna buy it and burn it.
Okay, that's your choice. You can totally do that.
Well, what I said is you need to leave. You can't ask anybody any more questions. You can't disrupt
Freedom of
any more
speech. Call the
people.
police.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, call 'em.
Fucking freedom of speech.
It's again, it's what the media has been telling them, right? It's your
Yep.
freedom of speech is being blocked. No, it's not. No, it's not.
The rule is I don't want you pissing off all the rest of my customers.
Right.
This is my pool, and that's the rule in my pool. You're pissing off the other customers. Your rights have nothing to fucking. You're in my pool.
Right. This is.
Yeah.
I can literally kick you out.
Yeah.
Release
Actually,
the piranhas.
they could take that shirt and not allow him to purchase it
Yeah. It's
because
private
that is
property.
a
It's
private
not his.
company.
Yep.
There has been no deal.
Yep.
No
Yep.
deal
There's
is
been
No,
no
struck.
no
transaction.
money has been exchanged. If no
Quick,
back
he's
down.
stealing. Move the property line so that the property is not inside the store in that little strip in that spot.
And
So- so
as
that's fair.
stated, your man there is your property loss prevention guy. So he could quite easily just say, "No, you're not buying it. Get out.
Yeah.
See you later."
And they usually
But they're
have
keeping their cool.
and those guys usually walk around for if there was any heightened conversations that need to happen between customers and employees, they'll be there in case anything does go away that they don't want it to go. Better to have the larger person typically there ready.
Okay.
I was that guy during COVID. Fun times.
Trespass me. I don't care, dude.
Okay.
Clearly.
You think I care if you trespass? I've done this
No,
1,000
we
times.
Never, we never said that.
You guys are
What
satanic.
hero?
True.
See, open satanic. Satanists, guys. That's what we're gonna get up against. Is open Satanists like her.
I'm just anti anyone.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Do you support Pride?
No, you can't disrupt any more
you
guests.
need
You
to
need
stop.
to leave.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Sir, do you support the satanic Pride propaganda?
Sir?
He doesn't.
No, he just doesn't care to talk to someone so hateful and judgmental.
Look at this leader amongst men.
And he's wearing a Statue of Liberty T-shirt. Well done, mate.
Yeah, what's your
Hold
fucking and what does it say at the feet of the at the feet of the Statue of Liberty?
Shh, no, they don't learn that shit.
I think if
I can't read that.
They don't
you
learn
just-
anything anymore.
You know, I want like CSI. Oh, enhance the bottom of that statue. Digitize.
Bum, 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 bum.
Because you're tired, weak, and...
Bow, bow,
Oh, I can't read the script.
Watch too
To be honest, I'm quite happy.
Hey, excuse me. Do you guys support this?
They do.
Do you guys support the
So we-
propaganda? Yeah. You do?
Lad.
It's
Please
satanic,
ignore-
man.
Please ignore
Do you know what the real rainbow stands for?
What? Oh, okay.
Whoa.
All right. Let me
Okay,
think.
sir,
Let me
educate
think.
us,
The seven colors are the seven devils of
Seven deadly
hell.
sins.
Oh, please.
Ooh, there you go.
I can't wait for your TED talk in the middle of a Target.
Oh wait, no. He's clearly read up a lot of YouTube videos about the matter.
You can
Do an honest
The real
Yeah,
rainbow
just
is from
ignore
God.
him.
The real rainbow.
Oh, boo!
But if you look at the real meaning of the rainbow, and yeah, George Soros.
Rory
yeah.
G. Biv, you scramble the letters, George Soros.
Rainbow is from God.
What it really stands for.
That's so stupid.
You forgot to take your crazy meds today.
Oh!
She just went.
Yeah, she dropped it.
She
dropped
said,
the mic.
"She said, give me my mom jeans. I'm gonna roast somebody today."
Wow.
So are you doing self-checkout? Sir? Are you doing
Hey, sir,
self-checkout?
do you support this propaganda?
Ignore him. Ignore him. Yeah.
Do you support it or no?
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Asking questions.
You don't want zero problems, big fella.
Are you gonna purchase that or not?
Hey, sir, do you support this propaganda?
I need you to stop.
Huh?
I need you to stop. Okay.
For her info, don't bother doing that stuff with the camera. Just call the cops.
Yeah. To be
it's-
fair, she's a fucking hero.
I think this is old.
The shirt, your little propaganda shirt, or not?
That's quite recent.
Hey, ma'am, do you support this?
You're not gonna be.
Do you support Pride?
Everybody here does. You should probably move somewhere else.
Oh, he did. Oh no, you just bought that, homie. Did you just put your little dirty little
Now
sneaker
you
on
can
there?
actually arrest him for damaging
Oh,
property.
you just tore up my
criminal
shit.
damage.
Oh my! This shirt is ruined.
Yeah.
It'll never be
Criminal
the same.
damage.
It's ruined.
Ruined.
Now that security officer can actually come in and
He just comes out of nowhere, blindside, just
Bam!
just full on-
Clothesline from hell.
just gives him the scorpion. He just folds them in half.
now we got him.
You ever scorpioned yourself?
No, I'm confused.
When you fall down and your legs come up over your head.
Oh, yeah. I've done that, but at football, not yeah. Where you're running at pace.
I did that at the beach. Trying to fucking body surf in Barcelona. And man, that surf fucking just grounded me into this. I was like, ow! This isn't working. I don't like this.
Well, hey, somebody's in the chat.
Uh-oh. Oh. That's the wrong button. Wrong button.
Somebody's in
There
the
we go.
chat.
There we go.
Hang on. He probably sent that last week, with his
And it did.
internet connection.
Yeah.
But he just wastes the cashier's time and then leaves without purchase. Yep, that's it. Stuck in
But
the middle of Norway. Oh, that's good.
At least it's not in a tree.
That is.
Or is it?
Boo.
Anyway.
So,
why do people do that? Why, like, seriously? Why do? I know, obviously, they're trying to catch clicks and whatnot, but if you're that passionate about it, then do something constructive. Don't just disrupt people's lives on that sense just because you believe in nonsense. And that Target employee, she was an absolute hero. Just went in there, calm as a cucumber, and just said, "All right, mate. All right, you've had your fun. Come on, off you go. Bye-bye. Go back to Mum's basement. Go and get back on 4chan or 8chan or whatever."
Target says it's.
And I mean, like, we're all post-COVID workers now. Ain't nobody got time for your bullshit.
Hey, ma'am, do you support?
Ain't nobody trying to. Yeah, that's from over a year ago, Wayne.
Okay, no, I only saw it
Yeah.
just yesterday.
No worries. I was just, my head was like, I think you saw that before.
No, it was only reported, like, the report that I saw was only broadcast yesterday. So
Yeah. Everybody stay excited about Target and Bud Light, or I don't know, read the thing that came out from the Attorney General. Is he trustworthy? Is he biased? Well, 696 pages can't all be lies, huh? Those are your predators. Go get them.
Yeah.
how about it?
Yeah, we should be focusing our attention on actually helping. If this whole idea was like, please think of the children. Well, somebody please think of the children. That's what they're saying.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
But they're putting their focus on the wrong thing because it's easy to go after like Pride merchandise, right? Pride merchandise doesn't have feelings.
Right.
It doesn't have a family. It doesn't have a career. It's stuff. But to actually go after real predators that there is a report on in one state That's just one state in one religious sect. One. You actually should go after them. You actually should be outraged at them, but you can't because we have this thing about being outraged at religion instead of, people's lives. Like, trying to figure that one out. And then we have we have children being told they're being abused because they are transgender and that they want to start hormone therapy before they hit puberty because that's what you need to do. Science. Do we know science? Is science a thing anymore?
No.
Haven't heard from Bill Nye in a while.
No.
Oh no. Yeah, we need science again.
I need to get Professor Howe on the phone and tell him he's a liar.
Science doesn't exist anymore.
Mm.
See, the thing is that scientists are all in it for the money.
Yep.
All
This makes so much sense anymore.
That's all they do in those labs is just make money.
They like
Hang on a
pour
minute.
it those weird
Alchemy.
shaped glasses and stuff. Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Right. So if scientists are in it to make money,
correct.
Okay.
Target are in it to make money.
Correct.
Target are selling LGBTQ merch to make money. Yet this man doesn't like them selling stuff, but loves capitalism. Oh, I can't square this circle. It's too much.
Oh no, we started a new conspiracy.
It's just like Disney. Disney is over there providing all these jobs, and then they think that they have a right to run their business the way that they feel like they think they can.
How dare they?
Like with the capital that they're bringing in, with the intellectual property that they're adding to the universe, they think they're entitled to run themselves.
Capital
does
plus
not know what he's in
feelings
for.
plus capitalism
No.
plus.
I mean, don't they know Governor DeSantis knows best?
He's running for president. Of course he's qualified.
Oh,
Because
he's
you
trying
have
to
to
run.
be qualified to run for president. You have to be qualified to be a president, right?
Did you
You
hear
have
his
to know.
spaces? Did you hear his spaces? And Elon Musk was there. Like this is your platform, motherfucker, and you can't even get it right.
Mikey, do we have anything on DeSantis on Twitter at all?
It's
Embarrassing.
a horrible video. We watched it yesterday.
I
It's
know
not-
why. I actually know why. I know why we don't have it. Because it never fucking happened.
It did happen. It happened late, and it was like someone recorded, like screen recorded the whole thing. It's a big nothing. Like the audio is fucking awful. Everyone's on because that's the thing about spaces. Wait, why would you imitate bad audio? Like, why though?
For illustration.
We know what bad sounds like.
We've been listening to you,
Oh,
Mikey.
Good deflection. Good deflection, Brennan. I thought it was coming my way. I was about to start punching.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll take it.
I wanted to shoot my shot.
That'll learn you. Back in line.
Back in the kitchen, woman.
Wow.
Just
get in there. Best you take your shoes and socks off.
3 notes, and I got it right back where I needed it. Fuck, what was I talking about? God damn it. I don't know.
Elon Musk and
why we didn't need to watch it? Because it's a mobile only thing. Like, you can't join it on your computer. It has to be on your phone. So everyone sounded like shit. No one said anything. It kept crashing because it's like a Spaces is kind of like a StreamYard or like a Zoom call.
Mm-hmm. It's not.
It's not designed for 2 million people to be in the
No.
call.
Yeah.
Especially when none of them are going to be allowed to talk. You know what I mean? He's not going to just like, now we'll just take some random people from the audience. Like, that's not going to happen. So everyone's in there and muted except for the 3 people that are talking. They should have just did what we're doing right now and did a live video, but they're stupid.
Or do it on TV like everybody else, like normal people.
Yeah, but it was
Elon Musk knows nothing about technology.
No.
He owns Twitter, and he doesn't realize how little those room things are. He does not understand what he got himself into because he doesn't know technology. He doesn't.
I guarantee you 20 people said that's a bad idea. That's not going to work.
And he doesn't care because he doesn't listen to anybody.
No, it's a narcissist.
Except for the man in the mirror.
Everyone on the right of the Republican Party, like the extreme right of the Republican Party, it's just a narcissist fucking circle jerk, right?
Yes.
Look how everyone was when Trump was kind of running up the rails and like destroying everyone. You had Ted Cruz cunting off Trump until we couldn't get there.
What's Ted Cruz's real name? Raphael.
Raphael.
Yeah,
oh,
so
Raphael, I got my eye on you, Raphael.
He's cunting off Trump because he's like thinking, I'm going to smash this geezer. You had what's the fat fella? Chris
Christie.
Chris Christie.
So
Chris
fat
Christie,
they named him twice. That's not funny.
Yeah, I was going to say, he had to have 2 names.
He was too big to name once. So you had him cunting him off as well. And then as soon as he got knocked out, he was like, oh, Trump, oh, he's so great. And it's just a narcissist circle jerk. That entire ecosystem of the right of the far right of the Republican Party is just that. And now you've got Elon Musk fucking jumping in there, who is a massive narcissist. And like, oh, I'm going to be on telly and talk about shit I don't know anything about. I'm going to buy a company I don't know anything about. But I'll just get my face on telly. Goes on stage with Dave Chappelle and gets booed. Why? Because you're a prick, mate. You're a fucking prick.
He was genuinely confused.
Yeah, he was.
He did not get why everyone didn't like him.
He might as well pull the Tucker Carlson.
He was like, so many shrugs.
Emma, are we the baddie?
Yeah. It's like,
wait,
are we the
bad guy here?
It's like, I don't know if it's me, but I feel like they're all booing me right now. And it's like unironic. Like they're still
the thing
going.
Is, Dave Chappelle tried to come to his rescue and said, "Oh yeah, they're in the poor seats."
Oh, way to go, Dave!
Well done, Dave.
You know to help this fire, gasoline,
nitrous oxide.
You need a bigger shovel.
I've been looking for somewhere to dump all this extra coal I've been carrying around. Brick it up right here.
But this is the thing of the billionaires, right? They want to buy presidents.
Yeah.
They want to buy their influence across every, they want entertainment. They want foreign governments. They want the president. They want to buy things. I mean, look what's happening with Clarence Thomas. Like he has his own billionaire.
He's got a bay.
He
got a bay.
His little secret.
His little sugar baby.
Not so secret anymore. But billionaires want to buy politicians, and so why not buy the biggest one you possibly can?
Yeah. It's just ego. The whole thing is ego. Like if you was to take Trump and what's his chops from North Korea, same person, same personality.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The fact that Trump is known for kicking his golf ball out of the rough onto the fairway and saying, "Oh yeah, I scored a perfect round."
Yeah.
Who else says that?
I've
got 18 holes in mine out of 18 holes.
Yeah. Wow, I have a perfect score. That's amazing.
And shit hair.
Yeah, exactly. Oh wow. Hey. Yeah, it's the autocracy where that is building up so rapidly now, and it really did like Trump made it possible that the autocracy is now it's the thing to strive for, right? He made who's his best buddies, right? Putin. Autocracy.
No, he's a beta to Putin. He's a beta to Putin, 100%.
And then Kim, Kim Jong, where are we at? Un.
No, it's Un. It was his dad.
Il and Son, I think was the granddad. Yeah, like autocracies. Saudi Arabia autocracies. Like these are. This is that far right desire to be autocratic, where the people who are running your country are the people who are making the money, so that they can make more money, so that they can run more country. This is the goal, people. We need to stop this. We need to stop Clarence Thomas. He needs to be impeached, which you can. He needs to be impeached. He needs to be investigated, and then possibly because of this could be that a lot of those rulings could be overturned because of it. Could you imagine if Ruth Bader Ginsburg was caught being, having a sugar daddy?
Right.
Did you understand what would happen?
It would have undone everything that she had done.
She would have been like at home in her chair, sitting around wishing that she was on the Supreme Court, because they would have impeached her.
100%.
Which you can. How is this legal? It's not. Wake up.
Sheeps.
Wake up.
But that's
always
gay. That's always the rule, though. Like if you're any sort of marginalized group, you have to be 4 times as good to get half as far.
Yeah.
But
But them's the breaks.
All right. Speaking of humiliation.
The members are reminded to abide by decorum of the House.
Oh. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Decorum my ass.
Look at her little gab.
Plap,
please.
plap,
I've
plap.
got it.
One
got
day
it.
I'll be speaker. Everybody will love me.
Wait a minute.
Bleep, plop, bloop. Come on, guys. Piggy has the conch.
Just embarrassing.
The House will be in order.
It's my ass.
The House will be in order.
There are a few moments.
Oh, God.
BTC, awesome stuff. So she's
shout out to BTC, by the way.
He pulled up some of the other times in which she showed that decorum is something you need to have as a member of the
Medicare
House.
and Social Security sunset. I'm not saying it's a majority. Let me give you, anybody who doubts it, contact my office. I'll give you a copy. Of the.
Oh, there's Cruella.
By the
Cruella
way,
herself.
She wore that just to stand out.
Contact my office.
Sorry.
I'll give
She looks like she's about to go to a cocktail bar. She's just like one of them, like, I don't care who you are. I want another fucking Polestar martini, you cunt.
She's already 5 drinks in.
She's harassing the man.
She's about 5 minutes away from picking up her heels and carry them.
Yeah, no, she right now she's in that "Do you know who I am" kind of vibe.
Right.
Like,
you know who I am.
If you can think of like because we all watched Hot D, best show of last fall.
Mm-hmm.
You remember like those Targaryens? Like she's like one of those Targaryens, like a descendant of one of those, but that grew up going to Macy's every day.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't have quite the regal attire. She's just kind of the suburban Karen Targaryen.
She's just a hot mess.
Poser.
I called her something mean yesterday. I don't remember exactly what it was. If you saw Speaking from the Center yesterday, then you know.
You had to be there.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was very exacting. I can't remember exactly what.
But my
very precise.
Is that available online anywhere?
Oh yeah, it's on the same network actually. They're on Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Central. You know, check out that show. That's me, Mikey Famine, and then there's also Tim Bristol and the Mammoth. Yes, we're all on that show.
that was a plug. That was a plug.
There she is.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Jesus.
In the name of crow's feet, I beseech you.
But why so she's a pale woman. It's okay. She has pale blonde hair and she decides to wear all white. Like nuh-uh. Fashion emergency. Woo. This is bad.
Yes, Dave, she's exactly that drunk.
Either he doesn't know what he's talking about or he's just flat out lying.
I got it. Yeah.
Liar.
Yeah.
Liar.
Just
You're a
screaming liar. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I could still make the joke.
Like an adult.
This is her. This is her lifting up AOC's office mail flap here, so that she can yell through the little slot there and harass her while she's trying to work. So I mean, she's just all about decorum.
Yeah, she's very friendly.
All about decorum, and I can't find the story. I think Tim showed it to me. I don't know where the link is, but remember in Tennessee when those 3 people were voted on to get kicked, or 2 got kicked out and 1 got left over from that protest, the gun protest.
Yeah.
Apparently, homeboy who was leading that whole thing had charges himself, and no one said a fucking word.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
Yeah.
I think. Can I? Oh, I can look in the other chat. I can look in the other chat for the other show.
Time out.
Okay, hold on. I might be able to find it.
Are we like
Brenna, are you
21st century right here?
Brenna, are you allowed in other chat?
Uh-oh.
I tried my key. It said.
I'm not special enough.
I think I can find it. Damn it!
Because I'm a girl.
Right.
The boys' club.
You are special, Brenna.
You're always welcome to join Speaking from the Center at any point. You just are so busy with your cool new friends that you just don't have time for the boys.
Oh, whoa.
I'm just saying.
I keep telling you, Mikey, I don't watch trash.
You know, it hurts more and more every time you say that. Do you know how hard some of us work?
Hide under a blanket.
You know how hard some of us work to put out this little trash heap, as you call it? Look, this is the bin. We recycle. We're not trash. All right.
No, it depends on which bin you put it in. And they all end up in the dump anyway, so. Except for greens.
I can't find it.
I can't.
Check the Skype chat. I added it. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, no. There's so much.
I've got too many phones and shit going on.
No, is this the guy? No, that's the Texas guy. Not the Texas guy, Tim. The guy.
Tim, pay attention.
No, the Tennessee guy.
Tim, pay attention.
The Tennessee guy.
Yeah, Tim, what's wrong with you? God.
Yeah, Tim.
Oh.
Not that one.
Off the pot, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, in the meantime, your girlfriend's back, Wayne.
Recognizes Miss Bobert from Colorado for 5
Oh.
minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dr. Dwayne, I think it's been mentioned many times here today, and I
Now, hold on. I don't want you guys to be mean to her.
No.
Now, just imagine for a moment that what she has to say is really intelligent. It might surprise you. Let's go into this.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
I've already heard that it's not intelligent.
No.
Turn away. Turn away.
Pay her no mind, Wayne. You can do this. Now, just imagine, like, this is probably one of the few cogent things she's ever said. All right, here we go.
I apologize that I wasn't here for a lot of it. We have other committees going on as well, but we've seen an increase in prices for medication and treatments over the past few years. You would agree?
It's almost like I remember one party wouldn't help rein in big pharma. Huh.
Yeah, I would absolutely
Yes.
agree with that.
And I think that you all have elaborated as far as the why, and you're welcome to elaborate more if you'd like. But do you see that patients leave their prescriptions at pharmacies because they can no longer pay for it?
Wow, how empathetic.
Oh my God. She's
What a good question.
learned.
What a good question.
Wait a second. Maybe her, maybe like, her going through a divorce and has really given her perspective.
I heard Steven Crowder's single.
And Lauren Bobert's going to be single soon, I think.
Gotcha.
That's a match made in hell.
You bitch.
Exactly.
I'm more of a.
That's the wedding song.
Give me that.
That's the first dance.
Duel of the Fates. Oh, I need to listen to that today. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to buy a motorcycle just so I can ride around listening to Duel of the Fates. Is that bad? Because that's the only song I would want to listen to while riding my bike. Is Duel of the Fates. It's got to be, man. Darth Maul.
They absolutely do in my pharmacy. Yes, that happens more.
But she cares about people leaving prescriptions behind because they cost
expensive.
too much. This is something that a lot of Democrats have been talking about, is the high cost of prescription drugs. And I'm glad that Boebert is on the money.
She learned something.
I gave her an air horn for that.
You know what? She could end up being going to the other side.
Maybe
we might see her more on the liberal side.
A rising star.
There you go.
More than should make anyone comfortable.
I actually have a fun little story. My staff is probably going to talk to me about this later. But
nice.
I left a prescription at a pharmacy once.
I wonder what it probably something like really life-threatening.
I went to get birth control, and
wait, what?
And I was there at the counter and went to pay for it, and the price was very, very high. I said, "Wow, is this a 3-6 month prescription?" No, ma'am, this is 1 month.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no.
And I said, "It's cheaper to have a kid."
Wayne needs
wait. I'm
bear
sorry.
snuggles.
I'm sorry. What the fuck did she just say?
I was there at the counter and went to pay for it, and the price was very, very high. I said, "Wow, is this a 3-6 month prescription?" No, ma'am, this is 1 month. And I said, "It's cheaper to have a kid." And I left.
I'm sorry. Wait. One more time. What the fuck did you just say?
3-6 month prescription. No, ma'am, this is 1 month. And I said, "It's cheaper to have a kid."
Bitch, you lying.
Okay.
You's a lying bitch.
Average
You's a little narrow, knock
price
no booty having lying bitch.
A child.
You's a liar.
How much does it cost to raise a child in the U.S.? Okay, let's see.
Right. Brenna, before you start your analysis, let's see this clip played back to her child when that child is 18. This is how you came about. This is what your mum thinks of you.
Yeah, you were an accident because she didn't want to pay for birth control, which is, by the way, bullshit.
She would have got rid, but it was cheaper to keep you. Fucking unbelievable.
There is no way that birth control was more than $100. No way.
I've never. I spent. I think the most I've spent was when, I think it was some rollback of prescription birth control rollback of coverage, which it was like for 3 months it was $100, like $107 or something like that. But I've never paid more than $15 a month.
That's what I'm saying.
And I currently get it for free because I live in California where we give a shit about women's health.
Yeah, we don't pay anything at all.
Yeah. Because you have a system that's based on like care, I guess, health care.
Yeah, and I'll share a little story of my ex from when I was.
I'm Idris Elba. I goes where I goes.
25. We had a happy accident that we had to get rid of, and again there was no cost. We had to go to a clinic, and there was 2 pills, and it cost us nothing. It was just a case of we weren't at the time. I was 25. I had too much laddish in me. So and she was 21, and was like, we can't do this. We're far too irresponsible. And yeah, we made that choice, and we had the option to have a termination, which was the 2 pill termination because it was early doors, and it cost us nothing because our government and our way of life know that we shouldn't be bringing people into the world that we can't sustain and support unless we are dedicated to do that. And if you're not in that right mindset, these accidents, you need to mitigate them. Mm-hmm. And if you're for what she's saying, well, it's cheaper for me to go through with it than it is to abort. That's not real love. That's just financial fucking convenience.
Birth control is not abortion.
No. But,
yeah.
You get my point.
I just had to correct it so it wasn't left out there.
Yes, of course.
So an average price is about annually it's about $290,000. That's an average price. Some cost more, some cost less. Income, benefits, where you live, all that stuff kind of factor into that. That makes it about per month is about $24,000. So if she is saying that 1 month pack of birth control is more than $24,000, she might want to find a different pill. There's better ones out there that are cheaper. Maybe go for generic or something like that.
Maybe go to an actual pharmacist. Because that's the only way you're getting a pill that costs $25,000 per pill, which is what she thinks it costs.
And if she already said that she had 2 children before, which means she already she at least has a gynecologist or some sort of doctor that could probably give her a few months worth of samples, which
good old samples
I got. So yeah, I think she's completely and utterly lying for some reason. I feel like maybe she's lying, and she's maybe lying for an agenda.
Yeah. Do you guys not get the implant over there? That one where it's in the arm, isn't it?
There's the arm one. Yes. So we do have that. It's not covered by most insurances, but some. And then of course we have various forms like the IUDs, the insert, and there's other types of tube tying and sterilization and stuff like that. Most of it's not covered by insurance unless you have really good insurance and you're white.
I don't understand why she would be getting birth control anyway. I thought abstinence only worked.
Praying.
Wow.
Yeah, just
Praying.
pray. Just
It's
prayer.
praying.
Prayer works every time.
And I left it there, and now I have my third son, Caden Bobert. That it's cheaper to have a kid. And I left it there, and now I have my third son, Caden Bobert. And so I'm actually, it was turned out to be a really great thing. But I personally experienced that.
Oh, it turned out. It turned out.
And aren't you 36 and a grandmother? Why are you talking about birth control?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Her 17-year-old son knocked up his 15-year-old girlfriend.
That's
too rich. It's too rich. You can't write it, Wayne. You can't
No,
write
this
it.
is real.
You can't even write it.
No.
She's a grandmother, Wayne.
Yeah, we're not like making fun of her like her age or intelligence level on this one. She's literally a grandma.
The thing
She's
is,
literally a grandmother.
If she was in a trailer park in Wisconsin, you'd be like, yeah, fair enough. But she's at the fucking Senate now.
The House.
The House. She's at the House. Sorry, she's at the House right now, sitting in that plush chair, making laws, voting on.
Guess who
laws.
she represents? It's a friend of yours.
Who?
Isla.
Really?
Yeah, that's her rep.
Colorado.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
She hates it. She absolutely hates every second of it.
Because we're tough. But thank you so much for your indulgence there, and talk to the team about that comment later.
Ruining people's lives.
State your name for me.
Isasi.
Isasi, thank you. Mr. Isasi, now you state that drug launch prices have increased 20% per year from 2008 to 2021. Other than inflation, what other factors caused this price hike?
Drug makers' greed.
And you state that there are...
There was no like trying to explain this thing. Yeah, greed.
That's all
Capitalism.
fucking yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
Thank you.
The shot went in so quickly, the net barely moved. Like it just, did it even go in? I don't even know if it went in.
Mikey, could you just drag it back a little bit and look at the smugness on this man's face? Look at the smugness on this man's face.
Prices have increased 20% per year from 2008 to 2021. Other than inflation, what other factors caused this price hike?
Drug makers' greed.
There you go. There you go. Folding the arms, looking directly in the eye, his head slanted. He's like, what? Come at me.
And you state that there are on average 125 patient applications per drug that extends their monopolies and blocks competition up to 4 decades. What kind of distinctability do these patients have from others to make them patentable?
Right. They're exceeding their patent. Their patent was supposed to last 9 years, maybe 11 years, if it's or 12 years, and they're going for 40 years because they're just suing their way into greed.
And how could we end patent abuse without restricting someone's patentability?
I mean, this is so important. By really focusing in on this kind of greed, what we're actually doing is
call it what it is.
Ending drug companies' ability to make money by just extending the existing intervention. We want them to stop making money at the 9-year and go find something else. And every year we let them keep making money from that same drug. We are killing innovation. So it's critically important.
Thank you. And Dr. Atkins, as an oncologist...
There's nothing. She didn't learn a thing from that.
No, all she was seeing was just fucking clouds and puppy dogs
there was
kittens.
dollar signs. She's like, oh my god, these pharma companies.
Who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to talk to get in on this?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I just had like in her little thought bubble, like that little bird that dips its head in the water.
Oh yeah.
It's drinking the water.
It's like Homer Simpson kind of thing.
While he's talking, just 0. I'm going to dip your head
Can you
in
give
some
us an
water.
example in which PBMs have obstructed your patients from getting the medications that you've prescribed to them?
Hey.
We could stay here all day, but I'll just give one.
Yes, ma'am.
Particularly what I
Thank you,
mentioned
doctor.
earlier in my statement that I wrote a prescription on October 14th. I saw the patient 2 weeks later. He still did not have the medication. Asked him what had happened because we thought we could fill it at my dispensary, my practice. I found out from my pharmacist that our dispensary sent the prescription someplace else, and then the patient's PBM, CVS Caremark, took the prescription, told the patient, we haven't heard from your doctor. And we're like, that's not true. We've been going back and forth. Anyway, the patient got his medication on December 1st. So this happens very frequently.
Right, which presents consequences to your patients.
Definitely.
Yes. Thank you very
You don't need medicine.
What?
Just
Wait
do
a second.
some.
Maybe we have to streamline the process of getting prescriptions to the actual, because instead of going around to different pharmacies and finding the best price or the best benefits, maybe like make it universal.
Brenna, have you ever considered prayer?
What was that?
Wow.
Just prayer.
Oh, prayer.
Oh, praying.
Oh,
Pray.
Oh, keep up. Oh. K-pop.
K-pop?
Can you?
Oh, K-pop.
Can we go towards like a London posh accent just instead of the Essex? Like,
We need a little dial for Wayne
or a
so we
little
can like switch him
northern or
over.
something.
We can.
Give me a little something to look at.
Can we switch him over to Graham this week? Put him on the Graham station.
Hold up. You're gonna try and replace Essex with Scouse. You can fuck the fuck off.
I just want to hear you do it.
No.
All right, fair enough.
Like, my mum's side of the family's from Liverpool, so.
Is that Scouse?
All right. Fuck off.
Or is Liverpudlian its own thing?
Liverpudlian. Well, Scouse is Liverpudlian. Well, actually, there's kind of a dispute because
here we go.
Everybody,
you can have a Scouse accent, but
piss break, everybody.
Right.
Just kidding. Go on.
You can have a Scouse accent, but you cannot be a Scouser if you're from the other side of the River Mersey, like the Wirral. The Wirral is the other side of the River Mersey.
These just sound like fantasy rivers. It just sounds so fake.
I have to push it all down because there's so much. There's so much to go after right now.
It's so British.
Look how small our island is, and look at the accents. Look at the spectrum of accents. So it's a madness. I'm gonna phone Graham.
This is why you lost all your colonies.
What?
So this is why you lost all your colonies. You can't even agree in your own damn country.
Oh no, the infighting's ridiculous. Everyone hates everyone in England.
Hey, we invented that.
True.
Yeah, we're good at it. We're good at it.
The Man United fans hate the Man City fans, and they live in the same fucking city. It's ridiculous.
So I got a bit of a longer one here.
Scum.
Hey, patreon.com/the Bin Podcast.
After dark.
After hours.
Brenna, how do you know about that?
Look, I had to have somebody help me set it up. So I have a bit. I'm gonna put us. I'm gonna put.
I want.
Same.
You don't want zero problems. I'm Idris Elba. I goes where I goes.
Think you about that? You think it's a game?
I love Shannon. So I'm gonna put all of you viewers in a bit of a quandary here. I'm gonna play some video for you, and I want you guys, and I'm gonna give it some pause breaks. Brenda, did you watch this already?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you
I
guys.
actually did my homework.
Thank you guys both for doing your homework. I'm gonna pause it at strategic points to give them as much information as they should need to make some conclusions, and then we'll check in on it. But here we go. Certain parts of this, the audio is off. And if you ask Wayne, that's my fault.
It is.
100%.
I'm with Wayne on that one.
But this is outside of a school and the pickup line.
Listen to me, sir. You have a
It looks like he asked him if he had a firearm, and he said, "Yes, I do." He's huffing and puffing.
Did we mention this is Florida?
This is Flow Rider.
Okay.
That's fine.
He's
I put it in park. Okay, that's fine. No threat. That's fine. You're taking the word of someone you don't know. I'm not taking anyone's word. What I'm telling you is we have a complaint that a firearm was presented. Okay, at a school. You understand that? Did I present it at a school? I just pulled in. Look at the footage. Don't you guys have cameras? All I need you to do is step out of the car, sir. And this guy can run me off the road and drive away. Where's he at? We'll address Where is he at? We'll address that. Where is he at? He drove away already, motherfucker. You're not listening to me. Address that. You're not going to address it because he's gone. How can that be calm? I know you're upset. No, you don't understand. Listen. I don't even know you. You don't work here. I'm here every day. I'm a police officer. Before we go any further, what I need to do is calm you down. You're going to make me look like a criminal in front of all these fucking parents. I'm not trying to make you look like anything. Yes, you are. What you're doing is you're...
Okay, so there's your first little segment for your brains to chew on. So this guy, I want you guys to act like you're just the cameraman or whatever. You have no idea what's going on. So you're dropped into the situation where there's parents saying that there's a guy pointing a gun. They say it's this guy. He says a guy tries to run me off the road, and you guys are coming after me instead of the guy who is actually doing all the crazy stuff. That who's right, who's wrong, from what you can see. Did you guys have any early thoughts on this before they see more?
Yeah.
Weirdos. Stop saying things at the same time.
Well, you ask us all at the same time. What else are we supposed to do? Oh no, Wayne! No!
This is a chorus of all.
No. I was trying to be the gentleman. I was trying to be the gentleman. Right. Initially, I thought, oh, here we go. Am I about to see a geezer get thrown over a bonnet of a car and have his arm twisted up his back? And that was my initial thought. And for audio listeners,
there is no audio listeners.
No.
All right. Well,
when our Patreon gets back to where it needs to be, then we'll go back to audio. But
okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, I just, my initial thought was, here we go. It's going to be a mixed race gentleman wearing his Captain America t-shirt, about to get thrown over his bonnet and have himself served. That was my initial thought.
Could anyone? Do you guys? First time watching, I really kind of understood what him being upset, because in that situation, what can you really do? You're in the pickup line. Like if what he's saying is true, he gets in the pickup line after this guy's harassing him on the road with road rage, and now he's in the line, and now the cop's coming over to him. I can understand him being upset if that's the set of circumstances. Right. That would piss me off as well.
I live in a very privileged area where the person committing the crime doesn't get looked at. It's the person who's the victim of the crime for swerving out of the way of somebody trying to smash into them. It's rough when somebody does something to you and you get the punishment.
Right.
I completely understand. And then at the same time, I'm thinking, this is Florida. Don't they have open carry laws?
Yeah, right.
Him having a gun is not it's part of the law there.
Right.
They're allowed to.
Damn near encouraged. Yep,
Yeah.
Dave nailed it. Dash cam.
They have laws about they protect the gun owner more than the person that they point the gun at. So I'm very confused about the entire thing that I'm watching. I'm like, what is really happening here?
Right.
Because the gun thing, having a gun in Florida and having it in your car fairly open and pointing at somebody is actually not really against their laws.
Pointing it at someone definitely is. You're not allowed You're not allowed to
Depends on
threaten.
depends on the person and what they're doing.
Well, now the law is very clear. That's assault. You can't like flash. You can't draw down on somebody. If you draw down on somebody and they call the cops on you and you say, yes, I did do that, then yes, they'll say, okay, put your hands behind your back, because I'm glad you confessed to it, but that's illegal. You can't pull a pistol on somebody. People do it all the time, but people don't.
Unless you're black or brown.
Yeah.
You can point it at a black or brown person or gay person.
Yeah, just
or
keep
a
it on
woman
them.
trying to seek an abortion.
Or
Or
just-
a protester.
Or just a protester walking down the street, not even going to your house.
Yeah. That's all okay. That's
Safety
that's a stand your ground.
Safety finger wrapped around the trigger like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
fucking
fine. You can
a fucking
do that.
mosquito stung his hand. He would have fucking sprayed those people.
But a brown person can't put a gun to a white person. That's illegal.
All right, that's the first chunk. Second chunk.
Elevating.
I am elevating.
Chunky.
Why would I not
There doesn't
elevate?
have to be a
If
scene.
someone ran you off the road, would
There
you be
does
elevating?
not have to be a
Can
scene.
you answer that question though?
There does not have to be a scene here.
Okay. I've answered all your questions. Can you answer mine?
What I need to do is remove you from the car. Okay. And then we'll discuss it further because I need to
You guys-
remove you from the
look,
firearm.
I'm pushing the button. Okay, I know I'm brown and you guys like fucking shooting us. God damn it.
Relax.
I want to fucking get my son and go home. That's what I want to do.
What I need you to do is relax right now, okay? To prevent getting yourself in any trouble. Okay?
Trouble for what?
This doesn't
For
need,
what crime?
This doesn't need to elevate.
For what
I
crime?
promise you this doesn't need to elevate. We can bring it down a couple
Can you
notches.
go get that motherfucker who ran me off the road? Are you going to do that?
We can bring it down
Did
a
you
couple-
call anybody for that? Answer my goddamn question.
Listen, sir.
Answer my question.
You're going to force me to do some things I don't want
What
to
are
do.
you going to do? For what? Am I threatening you?
I need you
My
to
hands
calm
are
down.
behind my back.
I need you to calm down. Just calm down and we'll figure it out, man. Things happen and you get frustrated. It's normal. It's a normal.
He can commit a crime.
No, he can't.
He just ran the fucking red light and ran me off the road. You haven't done shit.
Okay, we'll figure that out, man.
Oh my fucking God. You're not going to figure out shit. You guys never figure out shit. You fuck with me and criminals fucking drive away.
Okay.
I hate to say it, this is probably the best cop interaction I've ever watched. Because he pops the cop with the door. You know what I mean? He pops him once, opening it, and then he shoves it into him, slams it, but kind of gets up in his face. The cop puts his hand on his chest, to like keep him back and calm him. Cop is keeping his cool. He is keeping his cool.
The thing is, I've been in scenarios like this where I've been agitated and I've let my emotions overtake me and I want to fucking kick off, and then like 10 minutes later, after I've cooled down and the logic centers have kicked in, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was a dick. I'm so sorry. And yeah, I understand this geezer's frustration because like being on the road all day, and when someone cuts you up or when someone fucking starts being a dick, like the van that I've got at the minute hasn't got a hooter. Some geezer pulled out on me on a roundabout earlier and I tried to jump on my fucking hooter and it weren't working. And that made me even more angry. It's like, I can't call you a...
Are you talking about your horn?
Yeah. My horn, my hooter, whatever you want to call it. And so I'm...
No, that's not whatever we're going to call it.
But
Sorry.
The hooter.
No.
I'm
The hooter.
slamming my steering wheel like this, right?
It's a
I'm slamming my
hooter.
steering wheel like this and nothing's coming out. So I'm undoing my window and I'm like, you cunt! Fucking cunt! There's like these three like Lithuanian guys in the car. And I know it's Lithuanian because it was a Lithuanian plate. And they were like, oh, you want some news? And I'm like, yeah, fucking no, come on! And about 10 minutes later, I was like, oh, it's all good, man. It's okay. I was like, yeah, John, well, fuck it, it's fine. We're all going home. Kushti.
You gotta let that shit slide, Wayne.
Yeah.
Your arteries ain't gonna like
Not
you.
worth it. Not worth it.
No, it was just...
My name's Vinny. I have a license here. Can I reach for it? Or are you going to shoot me?
I'm saying for it.
Fucking threatening me while I'm picking up my son at school. It's a vape.
Listen. Calm down. Calm down.
I'm not calm. I'm sick of getting fucked with by you guys.
You see my demeanor? We can work through this. Do I seem like I'm irate, irrational?
All I know is the guy who just ran me off the road just drove away. That's what I know.
From my perspective,
runs red light.
From my
Is that
perspective,
against the law?
that's fine. No, it's not. It's not against. It's not okay. It is against the law. But listen to what I'm saying. Okay, from my perspective, all I have is this information.
Where'd you get that information?
Listen to me. Listen to me, sir, for a second. I'll let you talk. I've got parents screaming at a school that someone presented a firearm.
What parent?
Okay.
Show me him. Show me my accusers.
Parents and teachers.
That's
multiple. Like
okay.
10
Show me.
people, okay?
Show me my accusers.
So that's what I'm responding
10 people told you that?
Multiple people. I didn't say.
I want to see my accusers right now.
Yeah, this is the dash cam footage. Welcome. So again, I don't know if I've ever seen a cop this chill.
Yeah.
He's talking to him like a fucking person. Like he's fucking up his sentences. He's messing things up. And he's like, look, man, I'm just trying to look, dude, man, hey, guy. And it's not like that cheesy,
okay, sir, what I have here is you're in violation of subsection 17.3-beta 14 quadrant epsilon gamma. So what's what I'm going to need?
It just keeps going. It does not stop.
Like, he's like, yo, man.
With the prodding and the poking and the, oh my God. Gloivin.
Hey, lady. He's talking to him like a man. He's talking to him like a human being.
Yeah.
Getting him a lot further than, as soon as he popped him with the door, he just fucking started tasing and spraying, and it's this whole scene.
It might have like ended sooner if he did that thing. Did we also mention that the school that he's at is on lockdown because of this?
It's coming up.
Okay.
Let's go up to
Fucking spoiler alert, Brenna. Jesus.
Yeah, a little bit.
Multiple staff members of the school.
She did her homework. She's well prepared. I can't be mad. I
Yeah,
can't fault her for that. I can't fault her for that. That's what that was.
If I can get some pointed out this vehicle with this gentleman on 1025 speak over now. If I can get some units to speak to the complaining parties, which are multiple staff members of the school.
Fucking code red. Get the fuck real, man. You guys are all fucking brave until some real shit happens. You stay outside while kids.
Sean, confirming there's no active threat besides the guy that Charlie 1025 was. Correct?
I want to see my fucking accuser right now.
Okay, you're not at court. All right, you're on the side of the road. Calm down.
Yeah, calm your tits.
Of
which you've got a lot of.
That was a lie. No problem. You fuck.
He's either lost a lot of weight or gained some in very weird spots.
Right now, you're not free to go.
You have 30 minutes. I know.
Can I
figure that out now?
Yeah.
Right. So, if you're not detained and not arrested, surely you're free to go.
No.
How does that work? I'm confused.
He is detained because he is accused of brandishing a firearm in a school zone.
But if you're detained, surely that means you're arrested.
No. Arrested means you've been charged. They've
No,
seen you.
Oh, no. That's not true at all. You
well,
can
then
be arrested.
then why are you if you know the difference, then why are you confused?
Because if you are arrested, you are arrested. If you are detained, you need to be detained with being under investigation.
Which is what I started the sentence with. There is an accusation of brandishing a firearm in a school zone.
No, but if you are being detained, you need to know what you're being detained for.
They've told him that. That's what he started off with.
No, they've not said that.
Yes.
That's something that I found when I watched this first time. I was like, well, if you're detaining him, what were you detaining him for? Because
so remember when he says, "Oh, where's my accusers? Where's my accusers?" That's who called the cops. That's who told that's why the cops are there. The cops are there because someone said that he flashed a firearm. That's why they're there.
Okay, I'm not sure that makes sense.
How does it not make sense? The cops are responding to him because people are saying that he did something.
No, because to detain someone means that they have something on you. And if they have something on you, then they have to arrest you.
I know you're trying to do this sovereign citizen thing. You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
That's not how it. That's not how. I know, but you're using the wrong definitions for things. He has been so Brenna is running down the street with a chainsaw. Someone sees Brenna running down the street
again.
No running.
Typical.
I can't run.
Typical Thursday.
Yeah. Just casually doing Pilates with a chainsaw.
Taking her chainsaw for a walk.
I'm doing like squats or something.
Lunges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chainsaw in one hand, curling stone in the other.
And then but
Oh God, I wouldn't carry
but
those
she's in the arboretum, like the tree zoo. And we know that you're not allowed to have chainsaws at the arboretum. So someone calls, and then me and you show up, and we say, "Hey, we got reports of you in here with a chainsaw."
Mm-hmm.
Her response can't be, "Well, I don't have to do anything because I haven't done anything." It doesn't matter what she thinks about anything. There's a report of a chainsaw in the forest. We're checking out.
Mikey, in that scenario, you can be Martin Lawrence and I'll be Will Smith.
Cool, but I need you to keep up with this so I don't have to re-explain this in 30 seconds. I know you got your joke in there, but I'm dead ass. Like, if you are suspected of, especially something in a school zone, you're gonna get checked out. Period. Yeah. And due to exigent circumstances, because it is a school zone, they can search every car in that parking lot.
Yeah.
Top to bottom.
Yeah.
And you got nothing you can say about it.
Which I believe they were. At this point, they were searching his car.
Right. Because if anybody can identify what kind of handgun he has, he's fucked.
Yeah. Well, and if people at the school were saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, this guy has a gun that he keeps in his car," right? And then there was a suspicion that he, brandished it to somebody who cut him off, right?
Right.
Then there is a reasonable suspicion that he would have that gun with him, and then they would be able to search. Right. And if they believe that him using that was like if they find it, then he can be arrested for that.
Question.
Because of all these legal things that in the process.
This was in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so is Florida an open carry state?
Yeah.
Very much so.
So.
And I don't even think you need a permit at this point.
Okay, so then.
The permitless.
What? Again, this is my naivety, being a lowly Brit that invented America.
Just call yourself a moss rocker.
I'm sure that's kind of racist in some way, shape, or form. I think I'll probably have you up.
Us moss people are really sick of you making fun of us.
I'm pretty sure I can send Boris over and have you up on a charge.
Am I detained or am I free to go? Looking ass.
But if it's an open carry state and you can have a gun just knocking about, you ain't got to have a permit and all that caper.
Right.
What's the issue?
You can't draw down on people. That is illegal.
Well, then what's the point in having open? I fucking hate America.
Wayne, it is a crime to draw down on somebody.
Well, what's the point in having an open carry then? What is the point?
If you are shooting to protect yourself, that's different than you just walking around pointing your gun in everybody's face. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it.
There's hold on. But there's a big difference.
No. Let me explain something. Let me explain something to you.
Can I say this? No. Let me finish first because you're doing a lot of interrupting and you're not asking a lot of questions. You're just whinging about something you.
I'm asking questions. I don't understand. I don't understand.
You're whinging about the same thing you've already done and it's not new. So let me offer you this. So if I'm sitting on my porch and I'm allowed to have a gun, everything's hunky dory. I'm not bothering anybody. Now, if you come walking along the sidewalk and I want to just point it at everybody that walks along the sidewalk, that's a fucking problem. That's a much different situation than if it's just sitting there, right? Or if it's just in the house. Owning the gun is what it is. But if it's literally like one trigger pull away from hurting somebody and it's already aimed and locked and loaded and you can't do that. Because you're threatening people. So you can't threaten people with violence as a way of life, and you can just point your gun at everybody and get everything you want. No. So that's why that is in there. Like, you can't even draw down.
Well,
Flashing sometimes.
Let me give you an example of what happens over here in the UK. I could go for a walk in the morning, and I could be wearing my work trousers, just literally just stretch my legs, and there could be a report of a person. Fuck off. There could be reports of a person who matches my description.
Oh yeah.
And
Tale all this time.
I could have a screwdriver in one pocket, and I could have a Stanley knife in the other pocket, right? And I could get pulled over and nicked for, you're armed to equip. Armed to equip? What do you mean? Oh, you could break into a car. These are my work trousers, mate. No, we can do for armed to equip. What, you think I'm gonna, with this Phillips screwdriver and a Stanley knife? I'm gonna.
Hey, Phillips are like that's like half the damn screws out there. He could unlock half the world. He's got a master key in one pocket and a blade in the other.
One, if you have one that flips over, like one that has the two different sizes.
Oh
yeah.
Oh,
you're
like
done.
A like one for your glasses.
Go, you criminal.
Like,
eyeglass repair kit.
Like right now, I'm wearing joggers, right? I could just grab like a screwdriver.
Those are sweatpants for those in the States. Sweatpants.
Right. I could get like a pair of pliers, a screwdriver, a Stanley knife, stick them in my pocket, and go for a walk to the shop. Right? Someone matching your description has been seen in the area. And I'm like, mate, I'm going to work. Oh well, don't look like you're going to work. I'm going to fucking work. Why have you got all this stuff on you? Because I'm going to work. Oh, what do you do?
And
that is just basic fucking tools, like basic tools that I need for my job. Yeah, I can get nicked for that. In America, you've got a fucking Kalashnikov. Oh, that's all right.
Well, you can't just have an AK. I mean, I know you're using a little hyperbole there, but
yes, I am.
But and each state is different. Because you couldn't do this in New York a few years ago. Like, this would have been a totally different situation if this is in California versus Chicago versus New York versus St. Louis. Like, depending on which state you're in, this plays out 100% differently. Vic Stryker, sexy man in the chat, says Florida is also a stand your ground state, which at this point is legally vague. Yeah,
I believe I said it's stand your ground, where you basically can shoot at anybody if you find them to be a threat.
Yeah, and Hookups is saying I'm just not automatically assuming somebody detained is in the wrong. And that's usually how I like to look at these police videos, like these body cams, is I like to watch them without any commentary. Like, I don't want to know anything about it, just show it to me. And then I have to kind of like decipher what's going on for myself. Luckily there is some follow-up on this one, because this kind of goes, he gets handcuffed, and then I think he is eventually
until we
arrested.
figure out what's going on. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! If you're not, I am fucking suing the Ultimate. You're detained, okay? You're not under arrest. You're detained. For what? Until we figure out what's going on. What's my crime? God damn it! We don't know yet.
You don't know yet.
We don't know yet, but
you don't know
so
yet.
That's when I was telling you that's where exigent circumstances comes into play. A firearm in the pickup line at a school, your rights get Patriot acted right the fuck out of the way. We need to find this gun now. Are you the one with the gun?
They've got it.
Right.
They've got it.
Right. Now they have it. Now that he's out of the car, away from the gun. Now that he's calmed down, away from the gun. His backup has arrived, and then his backup has gone and retrieved the gun and put it into his car, into the first guy's car. And now they're going to put him in the handcuffs, and then they can sort out the who's, the what's, and what. Him and that weapon have to be separated from each other, because he has been called in as a threat with a weapon.
But why are they handcuffing him now when the gun has been retrieved and made safe? Why are they now handcuffing him when in the entire time he has not posed? And I'm not trying. This is not me being like a devil's advocate or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
All
Hold on.
that
I gotta
time
rewind
he's not.
30 seconds anyway. I forgot to share the video. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Go to here.
Figure out what the hell exactly happened. I just know I was directing traffic.
Am I being arrested?
The
Because
teacher
this is
started
against the law. You
screaming that
can't hold
someone
me.
had a gun. Right now, you're not free to go.
You have 30 minutes. I know law. I went to college, not jail.
No, they all ran inside and locked down to a red, so I'm just standing out here with the guy.
I understand that your adrenaline's running. You don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
You're going to say things that are.
That's what I've got.
He's hot. He's hot right now.
Yeah.
And I get that. He's real hot.
That's why the Miranda warning is so important. Because it's supposed to calm you down. It's supposed to make you go, okay, I've got to step back for a second.
Oh, and for the record, everybody, you can not talk before they read you your Miranda after you've already been arrested. Like, just shut up from the start.
It would be way easier if everyone just was like, especially in this situation, nobody's being, the cops aren't being aggressive towards him.
Right.
They're not showing. I mean, the more anger you show, the more they're going to. I mean, the fact that this cop is not escalating anything is actually really.
No,
it's beneficial.
It's been calm as fuck. It's been calm as fuck.
Very beneficial to the whole situation, and not all cops are going to be like this, right?
No.
This is
I'm
a good.
telling as soon as if that was a cop with a small ego problem, as soon as he got hit with that door, he would have said assault on an officer, and he would have fucking started tasing and macing and beating and all. It would have been bad.
I mean,
so
this is a rare situation in which we are seeing the cop doing the thing that they're supposed to do. They're supposed to protect, right?
He's doing the humane thing.
Yeah, he's not being aggressive. Like, shut up. That's the easiest thing to do right now. Is just shut up. Let them. If your gun is fine, like if you have a gun in there, just say it's in the glove compartment. Here's the key.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, I wouldn't cooperate with the cops by any stretch of the imagination. But I also know better than to open my mouth and start screaming when everybody's calling in somebody who's irate, pointing a gun at somebody. So when the cops show up, I'm the only one yelling. That's probably not the move for me.
That sounds.
I would probably be like, oh yeah, the angry guy, he just drove off. Yeah, you just missed him. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they said me. Yeah, I was the one that he pointed at. Yep.
Actually, it was that guy.
Yeah, that you just
slammed
missed him.
into me.
You just missed him. He just drove off.
Yeah. It was red pickup truck.
But he's not thinking. He's hot. He's mad. He's pointing guns in people's faces,
No, but I want to get the car line going, so I'll get his car parked and we'll get these.
Yeah. So. But.
So he gets arrested, right?
But of course, there's more.
Pulled a gun in a fit of road rage and forced officials to put a Seminole County school into a code red lockdown.
It is an update to a story we first brought you as breaking news yesterday. Police say it all happened during an argument near Forest City Elementary School. No one was hurt, but now that parent is facing charges. News 6's Catherine Silver joins us now live at the jail in Seminole County, where he is now being held. Catherine?
I love the delay. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but
I was
it's
like,
so
why is
funny.
the caption delay so bad?
What you've got to realise, every time you see these delays, right, the producer will come in their ear, right, and they'll do this. They'll do this.
Oh.
So as soon as I said it, I was like, oh. Right, you'll get this, and now you've seen it, you'll never unsee it. You'll get this. Because the producer comes first. No. Press the button, Mikey, before he looks away. No.
I can do it.
No, Mike.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. I need it.
Brought this on yourself, Wade.
Anytime you have an OB outside broadcast, you will always have this scenario play out, and it will always be. It's normally a 3-nod thing to say that we've acknowledged it and I'm ready. So it's like normally, come, and then they will speak to camera.
Yeah, Vincent Rosa just faced a judge here.
Oh, wait. Thank you, Wayne.
The first time this afternoon, we are learning from his arrest report that both he and the victim in this case have kids that go to that elementary school. Officers say when they encountered Rosa.
There's the plot twist. You pull the gun on another fucking parent.
Yeah. Not just some random dude.
You fucked up. They're waiting in the same line. Of course they're going to tell on you.
He resisted when they put him in handcuffs and was acting belligerent.
He did show the victim the gun, if I'm not mistaken from reading the affidavit.
Vincent Rosa shook his head side to side as the judge read some of the accusations.
Pause it. How else do you shake your head?
Okay, Wayne. Okay, Wayne.
She said he shook his head from side to side. How else do you shake your head?
Thanks, Wayne.
Sorry.
The world is a better place now that you fucking grammar police this poor lady. All right, you feel better? You feel strong? You feel strong now? She works for fucking Florida, Orlando fucking news coverage.
You are. All right, end of.
Wednesday, the 41-year-old.
She's got it rough enough. She lives in Orlando. Give her a fucking break, Wayne.
Yeah.
Is facing charges of aggravated assault and having a weapon on or near school property after what police are calling a road rage.
Yeah, that aggravated assault. Yeah, that's the flash in the gun.
And having a weapon on or near school property after what police are calling a road rage incident in the pickup line Tuesday. An arrest report obtained by News 6 reveals Rosa was behind another parent stopped at 434 and Sand Lake Road when a no-turn on red signal was on. The driver told police Rosa was upset and yelling behind him. He says Rosa sped up to pass him, and when he turned into Forest City Elementary, he saw Rosa holding what looked like a gun. The report says the driver told the assistant principal, and the school was placed on code red.
Well, there you have it. Well, there you have it.
Them's the breaks.
Them's is the breaks.
Them's the breaks.
Like, I get road rage, and it's in just watching the body cam. It's kind of it's hard to tell, like, to make heads or tails of things. But now that everything's been sorted out, and you see the whole story, and then you hear what the guy in the other car who went to the school and said, "Yo, buddy over in the van over there just fucking pulled the gun on me because he was mad at me because I wouldn't go." It paints a totally different story of how he was at. Like, I get why he was upset because he's busted, but you got to find a better way of dealing with your anger. And you're in the fucking line for the school, dude. Like, what did you think was going to happen?
School pickup is a terrible system.
Yes.
Anyway, and it doesn't matter where you are or what school it is.
Right.
It's a terrible system. Everybody else
Too many kids in those schools.
Children.
Here's the thing.
We should send children to the factories.
Oh.
No. They need to make money or something. They need to be useful because
got those small fingers.
Them in those woke schools with them with the predators and
I came
groomers.
I came up with a really good name for my woke bed and breakfast.
Oh Jesus.
The woke yolk.
Oh.
Isn't that great?
Woke yolk.
Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute,
Wayne?
Wayne? That's cute, right? You'd stop in there, huh?
Oh, I want no part of this.
You have a cuppa, maybe an eggs Benedict.
Oh, yeah, well, eggs Benedict. Now we're talking.
Yeah, see now, look at him. He's on board.
A cheese toasty.
Right.
Oh, some beans on toast.
They're beans on
Feel
toast.
like home. Feel like home.
I'm gonna get you on board with some proper fucking English rub. Pie, mash, and liquor.
Is that like chicken pot pie?
No,
my favorite things, all three.
No, just call it a pudding.
No,
Just call it pudding.
pie mashing liquor is a proper East End London proper grub.
Say the combo again.
Pie mashing liquor. So, oh God, I can't believe I just fucking teed myself up for that.
Oh yeah. It's like they write themselves, you know.
Giggity.
It's like when you've done it so long, it's like you're a professional.
Oh, when you've done it so long, eh?
Brown chicken, brown cow. Any final thoughts? Anything on that? Oh, perhaps some woke toast. Good idea, Vic. Eggs Benedict Arnold. That would be some fun. We could have some fun names in there.
Yeah.
So much
Have some red coat toast.
Red coat toast. Tastes like nothing, but it's very full of itself.
Tastes like failure.
Oh.
Tastes like
retreat.
Tastes like inbreeding. Speaking of inbreeding, your boys are in trouble.
What led the judge to impose an 18-year sentence?
Get it? Because they're oath keepers.
This is the longest sentence in any U.S. Capitol riot prosecution. 18 years will keep Stuart Rhodes in prison up to the 2040s. By orders of magnitude, this was the most serious January 6 case to get to sentencing, and it felt that way in the courtroom. An absolutely withering hour transpired as the judge heard Stuart Rhodes' argument and then delivered that sentence. What Judge Amit Mehta said when he issued the 18-year sentence is that he believes Stuart Rhodes remains a threat to American democracy, a person who puts the well-being.
Oh, we got a comment from Simply Secular Dave. Hi, Dave. How do you keep the police from shooting and armed people of color? Give them all guns. Yeah, they did that in the 70s, and that's when they Reagan changed all the gun laws.
Being of America in peril.
That's when they turned on us.
If not for Stuart Rhodes, any number of the accused oath keepers would never have come to Washington, D.C. January 6th. He said Stuart Rhodes was, in fact, somebody who galvanized some of the violence that day and is responsible for so much of what happened that day. And that's
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah. Gotcha, bitch.
That's what always has separated this case. Stuart Rhodes was not just accused of being here in Washington January 6th and trying to oppose the transfer of power. He was charged with and convicted of seditiously conspiring to block the transfer of power, of being a plotter and a planner. Stuart Rhodes tried to ask for leniency today.
Hey, remember when the Republicans were all buddy with all these people until they got caught and then they just threw them all away?
No, they're Antifa.
I could not. If I'm an oath keeper, I am singing like a fucking canary because everybody in the Republican Party has acted like they have never, ever even heard of these groups. They don't know anybody. They don't know anything. They never did nothing. Like I would be fucking salty as shit. Salty as shit.
That's another globalist there. There's a globalist just there. Another globalist.
George Soros. That's George Soros right there.
That's Waldo, globalist.
Yeah, pretty much.
Another globalist. Yeah.
They can't see what you're doing, Wayne. You're just talking over me. It just seems weird.
Yeah.
They can see what I'm doing. That's the whole point. I thought we weren't doing audio anymore.
It's not on the screen, fool. You can see it, but they can't see it.
No, it's like he has a screen in front of him. So apparently, Stuart Rhodes, right? This guy, he, usually these insurrectionists are like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. It was wrong. I was being told, blah, blah, blah." Stuff like this. This guy decides to go, "Oh yeah, and I was going to kill the president."
Oh my
and
god.
I was gonna watch Nancy Pelosi swing. Like, yeah, like, no.
What was
No wonder he got the longest sentence so far.
What was not Homelander? Oh fuck. Well, John Cena, not John. Yeah, John Cena. What's
Peacemaker?
What's Peacemaker's dad?
Peacemaker Senior.
No, he was the bad guy. He's like White Dragon or some stupid shit.
Oh,
yeah, remember?
Yeah,
he's that guy.
he's a geezer who builds all the helmets.
Yeah, he's that dude.
Oh,
who's a comic book nerd in the chat? Help me out. Who's Peacemaker's dad from the show? The T-1000 guy played him. I can't think of his name. I think it was like White Dragon or some shit.
Speaking of which, have you seen the new Ultraman yet?
Yep, White Dragon. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, White Dragon.
Yeah. Thank you, Dave.
Trying to make an argument, but much of it was a politically charged invective against the Biden administration.
Can't let you do that, Dave.
Administration about what Stuart.
You know what? Hey, Brennan, give him.
Sorry.
Brennan, hit him with the ASMR. Tell him about what he can't do.
You can't do that, Dave. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't let you do that.
Stop it.
You're welcome, Dave.
Rhodes characterizes the radical left and a defense of his
Patreon.com/.
his group, and a remorseless statement that did not
you.
land with the judge.
Scott, you've been tracking all of these prosecutions since.
So here's my gripe.
Uh-oh.
They knew all this.
What grinds my gears?
I'm sorry, everyone.
They knew all this was going to happen, though. They had been watching all of these groups. They had been surveilling all of these groups. They had people inside all of these groups, telecommunications for all of these groups. And then they let January 5th pass. And then they let January 6th come. And then they let them do it.
It's box office.
Just the planning is illegal and worthy of jail time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just planning something like this.
According to your Patriot Act, yes, you're right.
According to the Constitution. That's treason. You can't disrupt the flow of power from one to another.
More importantly, the Patriot Act is kind of more.
That's for terrorism stuff.
No, well, this. Oh, okay. So, walking into your Capitol building and doing what the fuck you like is not terrorism.
You're apple oranging me. I'm saying
no, I'm not.
I'm saying I'm not. I'm saying they've already broken regular laws, so the Patriot Act is unnecessary in this sense.
But it's been utilized in scenarios that are completely alien to this, but they've used it as a means to crush that particular grape with a fucking hammer. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Okay. So there's been certain acts where the Patriot Act has come into play, which is not really necessary, but they've used it to diffuse certain scenarios, which are not really that bad, as in like statistic terrorism.
What?
Okay.
Land your plane here, sir. You're losing me.
They have used the Patriot Act to crush things that have got nothing to do with the Patriot Act, but they've used it, the policy and the legality, the legislation, to stop people doing stuff which has got nothing to do with the Patriot Act. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. They could have stopped this. They could have knocked this on the head before it even happened, like you said, but they didn't, because it wasn't kind of conducive to, a good PR stunt. But if it had been a bunch of Muslims, yeah.
Well,
Their asses wouldn't have touched the fucking ground before they ended up in Guantanamo.
that's why, I mean, my little conspiracy theory is that those motherfuckers 1000% had help from the inside. And that is why certain people are taking falls. Certain people are never heard of. People were getting tours. People were getting led around. The people that were inside the Capitol,
that's my point.
They
That's
never,
my point.
the whole investigation, AOC got in trouble for trying to bring it up for the umpteenth time. And I guess she just gave up because she's like, remember when we thought that they had help? Whatever happened to that? You guys never finished reporting back to us. And said, whoop, that's all the time we have for this week. And they're like, excuse me. Last week you said you didn't have enough time. Can you please tell me, do you have enough time this week? Oh, we're out of time this week. It's like, all right, man.
Same time next week on Bat Show.
Yeah. But hey.
But that's what I'm getting at. They'll pick and choose to use legislation that has been passed since 2001, when it suits. So you've got all these kind of internal sort of terroristic cells that have got plans to do stuff like, January 6th, or to march on their particular state capitals and whatnot. But they won't do it until it's something that will get them clicks and likes.
Right.
So, for instance, there was a big Just Stop Oil protest last weekend in London, but everyone behaved themselves. No one threw paint or anything like that. Just walked. Media silence. The next week, there's a bit of paint chucked over a garden in the Chelsea Flower Show.
Like weak.
All of a sudden,
set shit on fire.
They want to talk about it.
God, break windows. I'm sorry. We just do protest better.
No, but that's what I'm saying. And unless you are causing disruption, no one gives a fuck.
I also I don't think the Oath Keepers are on the terrorism watch list.
I think they are.
Because I've been looking and I can't find it.
Okay. Well, maybe because they've all been arrested.
But I think like they have not been the FBI has or CIA or somebody has not designated them a terrorist group, and especially not before January 6th.
Maybe Oath Keepers are.
I think for a reason, because Trump was in power during that time. So considering that, they would, I don't think that they could arrest anybody for terrorism unless they were terrorist, unless they committed the act. I don't know. But I'm assuming that there's a reason why all these obvious terrorism groups, Oath Keepers, Proud Boys, that have caused terrorism, domestic terrorism around the country, based their organizations on domestic terrorists, probably would become domestic terrorists. Probably should be on the terrorism watch list.
Remember those Bundy boys up in Oregon who took over that fishing game and wildlife place?
Everything.
And they didn't do shit to those boys for fucking 40, 50 days or some shit. They just let them fucking do whatever the fuck they wanted to.
They rocked up on horses with shotguns and rifles.
Shot at the cops.
Shot at them.
Oh my! Well, that was what, 5-6 years ago now.
Seems like a whole.
Actually, it was more than that. It was more than that.
That was probably 2017. Probably 2017. I want to guess.
Because they took over that federal land for their cows grazing, and the federal police turned up, and they all rocked up on like horses, all like double R bastards.
No, they got arrested for feeding their cattle on public lands. Hold on, Wayne. You gotta let me talk, bro. They got arrested, and then for some reason they got let out. They got let out early on accident, and then they said, "Okay, you need to report back to jail." And then them fuckers escaped up to Oregon, and they say, "Hey, yo, bro, you need to come back down to Texas." And they're like, "Fuck that, come get us." And then them and all their boys showed up with the guns and shit, and then the shootouts and all that.
So
and everybody sent them.
2014 was the original standoff, and then 2016 was the Suns standoff. So
Fucking
so the
ridiculous.
Clive and Bundy one was 2014, and then
Right.
2 years later, his son did one that was similar.
Right, because they let him out early. They weren't supposed to. And so they fucking let him loose, and he said, "I'm out of here, bitches."
Jesus Christ, people.
How do you let that asshole out of jail?
God.
How? But I think we need a little
We
catharsis.
could catch terrorists, like foreign terrorists, before they commit crimes, but we can't do domestic terrorists.
Yeah, but my fucking Echo Dot in my house can fucking tell me listen to all my fucking conversations and fucking
It knows
adult
what
advertisements.
I want to eat from
Right.
what I'm thinking.
Why have you got one of those things in your? It's a fucking grass.
Grass? It's a grass?
A grass. It basically listens to what you say and then pumps advertising into your stream. It's just,
Yeah.
just get the fuck out.
If only there was something like patreon.com/thebinpodcast. Speaking of advertising. I think we need a little catharsis.
Okay.
I'm feeling
I'll go for that.
I'm feeling like we need to unleash.
Are we done talking about Florida? I'm just wondering.
This is Florida adjacent.
Okay, close enough.
But Uncle Rolo, light her up.
Tate Reeves is not doing it in Mississippi. And so what I'm saying is this here. No. What I'm saying is this here. When I listen to Republicans talk about being pro-life, what I want to know is where their pro-life stances when it comes to Head Start. Right. Where their pro-life stances when it comes to prenatal care. Right. Where their pro-life stances when you have black women who have a high rate of dying in childbirth. Where are your pro-life policies when it comes to infant mortality? What I'm saying is when you are a Republican in the state of Mississippi and you push a law and the Supreme Court overturns Roe v. Wade and you are ill prepared to handle the 5,000 new babies, maybe because the money that you could care for the poor went to Brett Favre. That's right.
Ooh, that stings. Ouch.
I would just leave.
He's a bit lively.
You're not finna just talk to me like that. I'll walk out of here. I'll walk right out this door. Say I won't.
Nobody talks about Brett Favre like that. God damn it.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Jesus Christ.
I can't believe he stole money from poor people for a fucking volleyball court.
God.
Volleyball.
I work with such fucking knobs.
Us?
Yeah, you.
Why are we knobs?
Carry on.
Well, okay.
And all I want to see is the governor of Mississippi, who's opposing Medicaid expansion, seeing rural hospitals shut down in his state, and you got white women and black women who are dying, and Republicans control the legislature. Yep. They control the governor's mansion, so don't tell me they are pro-life when they are unwilling to accept Medicaid expansion, but then they say we don't want to accept federal money from the federal government when they send $1 to the federal government and they get $4 back.
When you look at the
how's the economy over in California, Brenna? I know you want to say it.
Largest.
Yeah, I thought so.
This concept, what you're
You got a surplus over there?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you do.
saying
We
to me
can't
right now
give it away.
is that
We can't give it
because
away fast
you
enough.
believe that Republicans are not supporting.
Yeah, over here we're like Scrooge McDuck. We are literally just swimming in coin. Just
okay.
breaststroke
If we're all just gonna lie now, okay? You were
No.
swimming in coin.
I'm not a fantasist at all.
It's all right. Me too, Wayne. I too am swimming in the coins. The
I just want it to be all better.
Yeah, I know.
Supporting
Bring it in, Big Guy.
living. I disagree. I look at
That's
the
what you're
Republican
going to do.
support
That's
for
how you say things.
community health centers. I look at the Republicans trying.
Where?
everywhere, Roland.
South Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Arkansas, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama.
Exactly.
They all are against Medicaid expansion and
Wait a second.
Time out.
Okay, so he named a bunch of states. Where are those states located?
In the north, south, east.
I'm gonna get my
I'm trying to figure this out.
If you look at the z-axis on a globe, it's right there. Right around the Z
Right around
axis.
here?
X,
Right around here?
X.
Yeah. I wonder where it is.
What'd you say, Wayne?
Is it right? So if you were to
I heard that too.
if you divide the American peninsula up into states, it seems to be the bottom right hand corner that seems to be where you're talking about.
Sorry, and that I have made mistakes.
Roland,
Are you telling me rural hospitals? Are you literally telling me that rural hospitals in Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina are not shutting down? Are you actually telling me that?
I am not telling you that. But
so
what
therefore,
I am saying,
if they're shutting down, how then are the people able to get care? How?
Roland, what I am saying is that
Mikey, pause it. Did I just catch? Has he got a little rat's tail fucking thing going on at the back, or was that his
I don't think
mic?
so. I think that's his in-ear
mic. Oh, okay. I was like, seriously, is he really rocking a fucking rat's tail?
I used to have one of those.
Yeah, but now you have all of the hair.
Yes.
That's when you were a Padawan.
Yes, when I was training.
When we
Now
talk
you're a
about
Jedi Master, it's different.
Aborting babies, like, so you're saying to me that because
That was a crunching gear shift. Like, look, I'm losing this point. Let me just switch to another.
Aborting babies, like, so you're saying to me that because we support life, actually giving babies the opportunity to live. I'm confused. I'm so confused.
First of all, hold up.
Oh, here. Oh, wait. Where is it?
You don't want zero problems, big fella.
She done dude it now. Get her, Uncle Rollo.
You're confused because you think I'm saying something that I'm not.
Well, tell me what you're saying.
What I'm telling you, I'm being very clear. You cannot say you are pro-life when you vote against prenatal care for the mother. You cannot say you are pro-life when you vote against Head Start. You cannot say you are pro-life when you do not want to expand Medicaid to keep hospitals open. You cannot say you are pro-life when you have OBGYNs who are not available in your state. You cannot say you are pro-life when you have black women who are dying at a higher rate during childbirth and you do nothing public policy-wise to fix it. You cannot say you are pro-life if you allow infant mortality rates to be sky high in areas where there are black and brown people. What that tells me is you are anti-abortion. You are not pro-life. Because if you are pro-life, you care about the child in the womb and when the child is out. And if you are pro-life, you are standing there with black folks when their kids are killed by cops. You are not silent. So if you are pro-life, be pro-life from the womb to the tomb, but not just in the womb.
Okay, and so Roland, what I say is that
I fucking wholeheartedly agree. This whole pro-life bullshit that goes on in America fucking does my nutting. It proper boils my piss.
What?
I'm trying to make a fucking poignant fucking statement about pro-life. You're a cunt. You're just a fucking cunt.
You can't say nut in. Like, come on.
It's your own fault for having these weird slang words that just end up being sexual.
Listen, Listen.
Not my fault. It's sexual.
Okay, right. We'll do it your way. All right? No, fuck it. Let's have it your way. So, post-coitus.
All right.
All right.
So post-coitus copulation and the gestation period has started. If one wants to abort the fetus becoming a viable human, that is one's individual choice. If one is all about having that fetus becoming full term, and then you do not support that fetus post birth, then you're a hypocrite. That is all I'm saying. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, right, fuck it, I'm going to talk my language now. You can't turn around. You can't fucking turn around and say, right, I am pro-life, and then as soon as that life is fucking viable and out in the open world, fuck them. You can't do the two things. It's just ridiculous. You're either supporting the baby from conception to fucking death at the end of their life, or you're just going, I just want you to have a baby and make you suffer.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Yes, Brennan in the front row.
So I have this wild theory kind of thing. That
can you tell me the theory right in your mic? Thank you.
Okay.
Can I hear the theory, please?
Yes. That all unwanted pregnancies start out as sperm.
Okay.
So sperm, sperm egg creates fetus, right? Cells.
Yeah. Zygote first.
Zygotes, etc.
Split, all that
Splitting,
stuff.
etc.
etc. You know the science, right? I don't have to.
Frog spawn.
I don't have to explain science to you guys, right?
Stork,
maybe,
etc. Got it.
Yeah. So all unwanted pregnancies stem from sperm. Now, as far as I know, male individuals have sperm. The spermers.
Yeah, we'd be
right?
sperming.
I'm just going to check. I'm just going to check.
No, please don't.
Oh.
So if there's no sperm, right?
Hold, please.
Shame. Shame.
You knew it was coming.
Shame.
You knew. You knew.
And you know it was coming, Mike.
So if the spermers weren't sperming, then it wouldn't get to an egg to create an unwanted pregnancy. So maybe we should control the spermers.
I think you should start with a vasectomy and earn your way out of it.
There you go.
That's a great shout. That's a great shout. Yeah.
So maybe we should stop spermers from sperming. Maybe that's the key.
Like, I'm not trying to be a hater, but women, shut the whole operation down.
Yeah.
Just shut it down.
There are famous protests in which women stop having sex with their men.
Just shut it down.
Because men think with only one head at a time.
That's the only way they're going to learn is you got to take their toys away when they're being bad. Just take them away.
Brenner, what we're talking about is Drawbridge, Portcullis, Sentry Towers,
Are those positions?
End of. No, it's just
I don't know.
As soon as someone turns, as soon as someone turns up there, boom. Flaming tar.
Vic Striker, thank you for your comment in the chat there, and also Ali Man, I see you. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm waiting. Vic says I'm waiting for them to put men in cages. We can't be trusted. Yep. Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm just like me and Tim are just kind of like after Roe v. Wade, we were just kind of waiting for the announcement through the Women Network, and they'd all get a text message at the same time and just like execute order 66. Yep. And then we'd all just be put in our kennels. And it was
hello.
Yeah.
Do not.
We're all gonna get.
Not in any way read Kristen's text messages.
I don't.
At all.
I don't.
Don't.
I know better. I know better.
Because those are private.
I get it. I understand. I understand. I'm gonna get a mattress in my crate.
Mikey, come and live with me in my man cave.
No, Wayne. We're all gonna be like at a zoo.
Exactly. I've got an observation window right there.
They'll keep us for entertainment.
You will be free range. You will have an area.
Wow.
For you to walk. It will be caged, right? But you will get an area to roam around in because
outside time.
We are not cruel.
It'll be like a bunch of Galadriels.
We just need to keep an eye on you because obviously,
Mikey, we must start the revolution from here.
I think it's too late, mate.
No,
Wayne. Think about what you just said. Now you know blokes, right? You know what guys are like. You think they're gonna fucking help us right now? You think they're any good to us right now?
I have got bejeweled shivs right now.
I'm just saying, we have no one to help us in this revolution. The women aren't going to help us. They're the ones we're revolting against.
It's okay.
I'm just saying we've lost.
No.
It's time to go into hiding. We have to leave the Jedi Temple. We have to go into obscurity.
That you carry your pepper spray on you and any sort of sharp objects. Make sure that you're not walking down alleyways alone in the dark.
They'll jump us.
Seek us out. They will seek us out.
We're gonna have to go to. We're gonna have to
park
just hide.
your car in a well-lit area. I'm just telling you guys.
You're gonna scoop us up.
You don't know what's behind you.
They're gonna capture us. They're already outnumber us, Wayne.
No, the thing is, Mikey, they will seek out the nerds.
In your households, in both of your households,
they will find the nerds first, right? They will find the little twats playing Call of Duty and all that. You know.
What about Halo? What about the Halo players?
Yeah, all of them.
No.
They will get them first.
Oh no.
When they came
for the Halo players, I didn't say anything. When they came for the COD players, I didn't say anything. Yep. But now that they're coming for the D&D players, I have no one left to stand with me.
The proper lads in the underground gyms and pubs, they'll never find us.
I gotta start going to, like, what's the one place that the women wouldn't find me?
Shopping.
The garage. That'll be our sanctuary cities. We can build tunnels.
No, it's the most obvious place to find you.
No. That's the thing. But they don't want to go in there because there's spiders. That's the one place we'll have to use the spiders as our friends. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
No, I'm sorry, mate.
We'll have to live amongst the spiders.
You'll find one double-hard girl that'll be like fucking squashing it, and then pull you out, and then it'll be like Dawn of the Dead.
But if we can just start a little bit of infighting and say, like, Becky is the one who's not afraid of spiders.
You know I'm taking notes on this, right?
It's okay because
this is why ladies, we don't talk about this.
It's okay.
We don't talk about our plans outside of the circle.
We'll be fine.
I'm not getting lured into this shit.
Wait, we'll be fine because guess what? I heard that Becky thought Brenna wasn't that great anyway. So I mean and then the seed is sown and we sit back, let them tear each other apart from the inside, and then we make a break for it. We run for the border.
This is the thing. We learned that that's not right. So we are women supporting women.
That'll never happen.
Okay.
I'll never believe it.
We wised up because we knew that was the way that you guys were going because you didn't want us to have, independence.
I'm gonna go full clean shaven. Full clean shaven. I'm gonna put on the fucking wig. I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna infiltrate your ranks, and I'm gonna sow the seed from the inside.
And then you're gonna like it because it's fun to dress up. Because we all like to play.
See, Wayne, you can't go down there, man. They're already ready for you. I'm telling you.
No.
My plan is best, Wayne. Trust.
No, but Mikey, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna mic drop and leave.
No.
We can
You're gonna go to a ball and you're gonna have fun and you're gonna dance and you're gonna fucking win because you know the moves, Wayne. You know all the moves.
Wayne, before you know it, they're gonna be filling you with red wine and you're gonna be dancing in a circle with your shoes in the middle. Don't do it, man.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Margaritas.
Oh my God. They're going to brunch you to death.
And then all of a sudden, something's going to fall out the side of my panties and they'll be like,
oh, they're not going to care.
Like,
No. They're not going to care when. You know what they're going to do? Now they've got you. Now they know how to get you. Now they know your weakness. Now you can be broken.
Yeah.
You will bend the
party.
You will bend the knee.
There's gonna be charcuterie boards.
What, like Booker T?
Oh yeah. You're gonna have charcuterie.
We're gonna
have finger sandwiches.
You're gonna be
cucumber sandwiches.
Sangria.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be loving that sangria. I'm just telling you, man. Just trust me. We're gonna just go into our cages without any fuss. And we're gonna sow seed from the sow dissent from the inside.
Just do as we're told.
I mean, you saw Andor. That's how you gotta do it, man. You gotta play the game.
No.
You saw Andor.
Not like this.
It's gotta be. That's the only way.
It is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
I have spoken.
I am pro-life.
No, you.
Oh, she's not done. Hold on.
Oh.
I forgot. We weren't done yet. Here we go.
Oh, we had so much fun.
So if you're pro-life, be pro-life from the womb to the tomb, but not just in the womb.
Okay, and so Roland, what I say is that I am pro-life.
No, you are.
No,
but
I am.
Not Governor Tate Reeves, not Governor Lee of Tennessee, not the Republican legislature in North Carolina, not Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, not Governor Kemp in Georgia. No, here's the deal though.
Okay,
you
let
are.
me ask you this.
But show me where your Republican politicians are pro-life in their policies.
Let me ask you this.
You know what I am? I'm pro-black, and I'm going to call out anybody who call themselves pro-life, but their policies are not.
And I am pro-life. Let me ask you this. Are you?
Call your party.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Call your party.
Can I ask you this?
Call your party.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Call your party.
Can you call your party, please?
Can I ask you this?
Can we get them on the phone?
Are you pro-life?
I'm pro-life when that black person is killed, and when a Republican.
So let me ask you this.
No.
Right.
When a Republican says nothing when somebody is gunned down.
Don't use extremes. Republicans do say things when people are gunned down. No, Roland, you can't do that.
No, they don't.
Roland, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. Those are the same folks who sing out MLK quotes on MLK Day.
Oh my goodness.
Will not support MLK's
Is my mic
agenda.
on? Can you hear me? Okay, so Roland. No, Roland.
You can try this all you want to, Tina, but you know the record is clear.
Oh my goodness.
Your party refuses to accept they hate the Affordable Care Act.
Can I ask a couple?
Come on,
we're going to talk about the State of the Union, I suppose, but can I ask a couple questions about
and every single one of those Republicans stood up for Tyree Nichols' family.
I don't know how this is dialogue.
Police reform.
I don't know how this is dialogue.
No, Dina.
Okay,
Dina,
so
no.
Ball day?
Okay, can I?
Okay, I don't care about the rest of the panel. I just like Roland. Sorry, guys. You're not really on my radar. I don't really care about what you have to say.
Who are you? I don't
Sorry.
know who you are.
Oh, and this is for Tim because he's a good friend. Here you go, Tim.
Mr. Campbell, since the amendment is accepted on the author, is there objection to the opposite amendment? The chair is adopted.
He's up his tits. He's up his tits.
Mr. Johnson of Harris. Mr. Johnson of Harris is speaking in opposition to.
Sounds like a stroke. Like it's really bad.
He's been on that subsidised bar until
midday. Speaking opposition to the bill.
Since midday.
Someone had whiskey for lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody
Scotch
keeps
for
a
lunch.
bottle of something in there.
He had some scotch for lunch. Cool. All right. Any parting words? Anything you want to say to your future selves on YouTube? Anything you want to remind yourself of in a couple days?
Just in case I don't get incarcerated for anything. God save our gracious king.
Is this the hostage video?
Yeah. Can't nick me, didn't say anything bad.
Yeah.
I could.
Okay, I'd like to say to myself, you're killing it. You're doing great. Keep going. And nobody's going to stop you. That's it. Only I know what that means.
I'm having such a good time.
Having a
I'm having a bubble.
I have nothing to say because
Standard.
I'm boring. Just a boring dude.
No, Mikey, you're drained. You're drained.
Yeah, I actually slept for 8 hours, and I thought I slept for about 4 days. I didn't know what happened.
You are
when I
the father of a new progeny. So this is where the tough times kick in. And when it comes to 2, I would say just prior 18 months to 2, that's a really horrible bit. That's when they really test you.
Oh.
And then from 2 to 3, you're knackered. And then from
check
4
out
to
my
5, you're
baby.
impressed.
God, those
There's
eyes.
my baby.
There's the baby.
There's
There's
that
a
baby.
That's the baby.
You need to send the pictures for Unky Wayne. Look at that. That's the Unky Wayne pose.
Whose kid is that? I wonder whose kid that would be. Me as fuck.
I don't see any keyboard, mic, or mouse. So who knows?
She has to think of the ideas first, and then she'll do it.
Oh, bless her. She's beautiful, mate.
Yeah, but she's expensive. So patreon.com/The Podcast. Every little bit helps. Thank you guys. And thank you for everybody who participated in the registry and all that stuff. We've been super, super lucky. Super, super lucky. Like we haven't had to purchase too many things because everybody took such great care of us. So thanks again. We're still debating on whether to do like a video or like because we had a pretty rough hospital stay. So I was going to make a video about that, but I was also very angry. So now I don't really feel like I want to do that anymore. Just because I don't really want to put my wife's health business out there. I don't really want to.
Do what you need to do. Do not feel obligated to do anything.
So here's the one thing. Here's the thing I'll remind myself. Brenna, Wayne, Shartan, when you watch this back, we need to pick a day of the month. Patreon calls are coming back.
Okay.
We got to start doing our monthly hangouts with our peoples. We got to kiss some babies, shake some hands, and say hello. So let's have a band meeting and figure out when we're going to do that. We're going to raid out everybody. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hopping in on YouTube, all you beautiful people. Make sure YouTube people, you come over to the Twitch. Twitch people, go over to the YouTube. And everybody follow us on Twitter at Bin Podcast.
That's right.
So for Dane and Brenna and Shatan and good old Mikey Famine, we'll see you sons of bitches next time.
Say, oh, you think you bought that? You think it's a game?
Excelsior.